Presentation from the Total Media Group Sports.
This is Ironton, and this is Fighting Tiger Football. News Talk 106.7 WIRO proudly brings you the defending Division V state champions, the Ironton Fighting Tigers. Coming up, the Buckeye Monument Company Countdown to Kickoff with coaches' comments, starting lineups, and more. Powered by Buckeye Monument Company on South 3rd Street. It's next on your new home of Ironton Sports. News Talk 106.7 WIRO.
Get ready, Tiger fans. It's time to ride in style. Bruce's Custom Carts in Ironton builds fully customized road legal golf carts that are all about you. Your colors, your style, your pride. Bruce's carts are perfect for tailgates, parades, and rolling down to the tank for the big game. The turnaround is quick and the service is second to none. Stop by today at 101 Township Road 328. Bruce and the Roach family are proud supporters of the Ironton Fighting Tigers. Go, Big Eye!
People's Bank Student Checking Account is designed for teens and college students. The special account allows for experience managing a checking account with a highly rated mobile banking app, along with a People's Bank Debit MasterCard for purchases and ATM use. It also offers options for direct deposit and mobile check deposit. Visit your nearest People's Bank location or learn more at peebo.com. People's Bank, working together, building success for now and for the future. Member FDIC.
We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan.
The health plan is still growing, giving you a large network of doctors, friendly and helpful customer service representatives, and competitive, flexible pricing plans that meet your needs. Log on to healthplan.org for more information.
We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan. We are here for you.
Get ready, Tiger fans. It's time to ride in style. Bruce's Custom Carts in Ironton builds fully customized road legal golf carts that are all about you. Your colors, your style, your pride. Bruce's carts are perfect for tailgates, parades, and rolling down to the tank for the big game. The turnaround is quick and the service is second to none. Stop by today at 101 Township Road 328. Bruce and the Roach family are proud supporters of the Ironton Fighting Tigers. Go, Big Eye!
This is the Buckeye Monument Company Countdown to Kickoff. Time now to hear from Ironton head coach Trevin Pendleton. A conversation brought to you by the Lawrence County Chamber of Commerce. Here are Jason Philyaw and Trevin Pendleton.
All right, week 9, Ironton and Gallia Academy, and Coach, we go back to last week against Fairland. You guys jumped out early again, and 70 points in a game against Fairland. And I don't know, I've seen a game where you guys have scored in so many different ways. I mean, and not just the traditional passing and rushing. You had a punt block, you had a punt return, fumble recovery. Just all around play was really good. How would you assess the way you guys played after looking at the film?
Yeah, I think like you said, we got off to an early start and was able to capitalize. Really early, we recovered an onside kick that gave us great field position, and then a very short drive and was able to score. And then we, like you said, able to create a defensive turnover and score and create a momentum early, and kind of just rode that momentum wave the rest of the afternoon there. So we was really excited about that. Thought our kids played extremely hard, and they made opportunities for themselves to score. Whether it was the punt block, we didn't have an interception. Actually, we did have an interception, so flip field position, but, caused a few fumbles and just was able to capitalize on basically every opportunity that we had.
It makes it easier, too, when the entire first half you set up either at midfield or in their territory. So the numbers aren't eye-popping as far as stats go, but the way your defense has given you guys great field position, I mean, that helps out an awful lot, doesn't it?
Yeah, it does. Obviously, anytime you get good field position, it just makes things easier on you. Every 10 yards you go back, your percentage of scoring decreases dramatically. So especially at the high school level. So anytime you get good field position, number one, it opens up your playbook, allows you to be more aggressive, and then ultimately 9 times out of 10, that's going to result in better results for you as a team. So, our defense, our special teams, all that hidden yardage that they're factoring in, they play a huge role in games, whether you're on the good side of it or the bad side of it.
We talked at the beginning of the season. You were happy that Ashton Lane came out and played football this year. He has really improved since week one. He's had interceptions back-to-back weeks, and then he was fighting and recovered that fumble in the end zone. Can you tell me about the way he's grown since week one?
Yeah, honestly, he's just gotten so much better. Each and every week he's gotten better. He's an awesome kid. He's fun to be around. I really think that the sky's the limit for him. I wish he'd have been playing. I think you'd already saw him more on the offense side of the ball if he'd had some years and experience under his belt. But, I think as he grows into this, we're going to try to get him on the offense side of the ball more, and I think he can be a weapon for us.
Yeah, Josh didn't play much offense for you. So, and he wants to be kind of like him as a cornerback, right?
Yeah, he's well on his way. He's doing a very good job. He's long, he's lanky, he's aggressive, and he's like a sponge. He's learning each and every day.
Talk just for a second about when their punter got hit and he was hurt and he was down. Obviously, like 15, 20-minute delay. I'm glad he's okay. Everything's fine with him. But when you get in a situation like that, what are you trying to tell the kids? And, at the same time, their emotions as young kids and young people see this individual down, but you still got to keep them fresh and ready to go, right?
Yeah, first and foremost, be good humans, be respectful. And if you're religious, you need to be saying a prayer. You need to be doing anything you can. Obviously, you don't want to ever see someone go through that and in that situation. And then, we afterwards and everything settled, and the kid was okay, and we got confirmation that he had feeling before. They just precautionary a little bit more, but then you want to talk to your team and talk about, hey, we're here to finish a job. We got to get back in that mode of competitive nature, and it's hard. It's hard for us as adults. It's extremely hard for 16, 17-year-olds, but I think our kids done a good job of handling that, of balancing that. Want to be respectful, respect our opponent, respect the game, respect everything. But at the same time, afterwards, and the dust settled and found out everything was good. Our kids were able to get back in that competitive nature, and just to see them handle those ebbs and flows that you have, throughout games and throughout the season, it's great. It builds maturity, and as coaches, it builds confidence in us that we have in our kids going forward.
Glad he's okay, and he'll be playing again this year. But Caleb Jacobs scored that touchdown, right? He was pretty excited about that.
Yeah, he did. Obviously, anytime that a big man gets a chance to get his hands on the ball, they're going to be pumped and they're going to be excited. So Caleb's a kid that, he's worked his tail off in the program. He's gotten better each and every year and really put himself in a position to be successful, and it was cool to see him get that opportunity.
Let's talk about Gallia Academy now, a team that's got another new coach. It seems like every year they got a new coach. It just makes it difficult for continuity, I think. But they're playing a lot better than I think people thought. They're 3-5 right now, got a couple of big wins. When you pop in the tape on them, what stands out?
Oh, yeah, much improved football team, doing things the right way, structurally, and then their kids are just playing hard. So, vastly improved from last year, in my opinion, when you watch the film. And they're a big school. They got number one, they got a lot of kids, and they got a lot of big kids. So it's definitely going to be a game that we got to go out and execute and take care of our end, and hopefully that'll be enough.
Did Dalton Gerald, the new head coach, did he change a lot offensively, scheme wise, or defensively?
Yeah. Yes and no. Obviously there's still some things in there that you see that's been there in the past. He's a guy that's been on staff, and but you do see him a little bit more spread, a little bit more, what we call 10 personnel, where it's, or 5 wide even, where really no tight end attached. A lot of times you used to play at the tight end or what everyone in classic football calls a sniffer now. But you don't see that a lot on film. It doesn't show up a lot. So you do see some wrinkles and some schemes that are the same, but formationally they're quite a bit different.
What does Max Kennedy pose as far as challenges go as a quarterback for you guys?
He's their engine. He does a really good job running the ball. He does a good job of extending plays with his legs and then keeping his eyes downfield and finding the receiver. So we got to do a really good job of containing him and getting enough pressure on him that hopefully we can bring his eyes down and he doesn't find receivers downfield.
Defensively, how are they lined up?
Defensively, they're very similar to us. They're a 3-4 team. A lot of too high stuff. So we are going to have to. We're very comfortable blocking that. We're used to it. We got to make our right calls and get a hat on a hat. But hopefully it's not something that we haven't seen this year. So hopefully our kids are ready for it by now and we can execute.
you see a majority of teams doing that 3-4 now? Kind of like what you guys do?
Yeah, a lot more. And used to you'd see a lot of 4-3, 4-2-5, a lot of odd or even fronts with the 3 and a 1 or 2-2s, whatever it is. Now, went from seeing maybe a 3-4 once a year to now we're seeing it 6, 7, 8 times a year. So yeah, definitely seeing a lot more.
All right, look forward to it, Coach. Get after it tonight. Appreciate your time. Good luck.
Thank you. Go Tigers.
Trevin Pendleton, head coach of the Tigers, back after this timeout. News Talk 106.7 WIRO.
Your college experience should be built just for you, supporting everything you value most. That's why Ohio University delivers the high-quality education we're known for right here on our southern campus. Whether you're a full-time student or working full-time, Ohio's affordable, flexible degrees are always in demand in our community and can take you anywhere. Earn a degree in your own backyard on your own terms and move your career and your community forever forward. Learn more at ohio.edu/southern.
Big shout out to the Ironton Fighting Tigers. State champs last year and ready to do it again.
Everybody at 2nd Street Auto Sales is cheering you on this season. If you need a car, talk to Tina. She's out there buying at auction, hunting for deals, and bringing them back to Ironton just for you. And if she doesn't have what you're looking for, no worries. She'll find it for you because that's what she does. She sells cars. And lots of them. 2nd Street Auto Sales in Ironton. Honest deals. Hometown service.
Go Tigers!
It takes a great team to achieve mission success, and the Ironton Fighting Tigers know that teamwork makes all the difference. The mission at the Armory Smokehouse is to deliver the highest quality food and excellent customer service to every guest. That's done through teamwork, communications, and respect. There's been many courageous men and women who have walked these very floors and have used the same philosophy while defending our freedom and country. The Armory Smokehouse, 920 Vernon Street, Ironton.
Got some spare time? Then how about a trip to Spare Time Recreation? There are so many things to do. You can skate, you can bowl, you can play laser tag till your heart's content. Spend some spare time in the game room and take a break from all the fun at the snack bar. And then if you have any more spare time, you can do it all over again. Check about booking Spare Time Recreation for a party. Just call 740-533-1222. That's 740-533-1222. And spend some spare time at Spare Time Recreation Center, 1216 South 3rd Street, Ironton.
Now back to the Buckeye Monument Company countdown to kickoff.
are there for you, to care for you at the health plan.
The health plan is still growing, giving you a large network of doctors, friendly and helpful customer service representatives, and competitive, flexible pricing plans that meet your needs. Log on to healthplan.org for more information.
We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan. We are here for you.
Since 2002, Abbott Home Care has been locally owned, proudly serving families across Southeast Ohio. With a team of skilled nurses, home health aides, and medical social workers, Abbott Home Care offers top quality occupational, physical, and speech therapy. They accept Medicare, Medicaid, and most insurance plans because caring for the community is what they do best. Nationally recognized as a home care elite top agency, Abbott Home Care is where caring professionals care for our community. Visit abbotthomecare.com.
Get game day ready at Koon's Corner, 1412 South 3rd Street in Ironton. From custom t-shirt designs to the best selection of Fighting Tiger apparel, they've got your hometown spirit covered. And while you're there, step inside Sip & Shop, Ironton's only coffee cafe, serving up craft coffee, ice refreshers, and more. Whether you're repping the Tigers or just relaxing with your favorite drink, Koon's Corner is your spot. Kevin, Amy, and the crew at Koon's Corner say, go Big I.
Since 1871, O'Keefe Baker Funeral Home has been a steady presence in the Ironton community. Family owned by John Baker and his family since 1962, they've provided compassionate care and trusted service for generations. Located at 1108 South 6th Street, O'Keefe Baker is proud to support Ironton Fighting Tiger sports and the young men and women who represent our town with pride. O'Keefe Baker Funeral Home, honoring traditions, supporting our community, and cheering on the Tigers every step of the way.
When you're looking for the deal that's right for you, and you want the best quality and service too, I'm gonna tell you about the place that you should try, and this will be the only place where you buy.
For all your insurance needs, call Sheer Mountain Insurance. As an authorized agent for Ohio Mutual Insurance Group, we have the protection that's right for you and your budget. Whether it's your auto, home, farm, business, or more, Sheer Mountain Insurance can create the right Ohio Mutual policy for you. Call us at 740-532-8755.
You're listening to the Buckeye Monument Company Countdown to Kickoff.
Our national anthem from the Gallia Academy High School Marching Band. So we get ready for tonight's game between the Fighting Tigers and the Blue Devils. Jason Filion, Kevin Anthony along with you on News Talk 106.7, WIRO, The Eagle, and Kool TV. Here's a look at your starters tonight. Caden Edwards, starting quarterback for the Fighting Tigers. 5'11", 180, and a junior. He's completed 68% of his passes, 956 yards, 12 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. Zane Williams in the backfield, 5'9", 200, and a senior. 540 yards rushing, averaging just under 9 yards per carry, and 8 touchdowns. On the offensive line, Carter Bridges is the center, 5'9", 240, and a junior. Xander Hearn in at the guard on the right side, 6'1", 210, and a senior. Jace Williams, 6', 205, and a junior on the left side. Left tackle is Caleb Jacobs, 6'4", 285, and a senior. Carson Akers on the right side, 6', 235, and a junior. See a bevy of wide receivers for the Tigers. Maddox Markle, 6'1", 190, and a senior. Braden Baker, 5'10", 175, and a senior. Bryson Mullins, 5'10", 175, and a junior. Mix in Easton Cottle and Tyson Harvey in there as well. And Bryson Kearns at the receiver position. Tyson Cox will be the tight end for the Fighting Tigers. Defensively, the Blue Devils line up with a 3-4. Tanner King, the nose guard, 6'4", 280, and a senior. Corey Mock at defensive end, 6'2", 220, and a senior. Jackson Loveday, 5'7", 190, and a junior. Linebackers are Mason Meadows, 6'3", 211, and a junior. James Qualls, 6', 210, and a senior. On the outside, Gunnar Peterson, 6', 180, and a senior. And Enoch Patterson, 5'9", 153, and a junior. Secondary has Brock Shelton and Jack Allison at safeties. Shelton, 5'10", 180, and a junior. Allison, 5'10", 140, and a junior. The cornerback, Max Kennedy, 6'3", 176, and a junior. Parker Burris, 5'8", 160, and a junior. That's the starting lineups tonight, offensively, defensively. Ironton offense, Gallia defense. Starting lineups brought to you by Jim Howard & Son Body Shop and Towing. We'll be back after this timeout, and we will kick it off from Gallia Academy. It's Ironton and the Blue Devils of Gallia Academy, and it's coming up next on News Talk 106.7 WIRO, The Eagle, and streaming on Kool TV.
This has been the Buckeye Monument Company Countdown to Kickoff, powered by Buckeye Monument Company on South 3rd Street. Kickoff is just minutes away on your home for Ironton sports. News Talk 106.7 WIRO.
When you're looking for the deal that's right for you, and you want the best quality and service too, I'm gonna tell you about the place that you should try, and this will be the only place where you buy.
Looking for affordable auto insurance coverage? Sheer Mountain Insurance has the deals that are right for you. We can insure all cars and all drivers regardless of age or driving record. That's Sheer Mountain Insurance. Call 740-532-8755 and get your online quote today at sheermountain.com.
Everyone has a fave Wendy's Frosty flavor. And when you're choosing from chocolate or vanilla, it's not that hard. But now there's all new Frosty Swirls and Frosty Fusions. So try picking your fave from Oreo Brownie Fusion, Pop-Tarts Strawberry Fusion, Strawberry Swirl, Brownie Batter Swirl, Caramel Swirl, and Caramel Crunch Fusion. Not so easy now, huh? For a fresh way to Frosty, gotta be Wendy's. Open till midnight or later.
At participating U.S. Wendy's, hours may vary by location. Oreo is a trademark of Mondelez International Group. Pop-Tarts is a trademark of Kellogg North America Co., LLC. Used with permission.
Since 1896, Liberty Bank has been a vital part of the community. As a community bank, they're committed to the people and businesses in the area. They're your friends and neighbors. They know you by name. Stop in and see what they have to offer. Great rates on mortgage loans, construction loans, and automotive loans. It's personal service with a smile, and they treat you like family. Liberty Bank in Ironton and Proctorville says, "Go Tigers." Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Big shout out to the Ironton Fighting Tigers. Same chance last year and ready to do it again.
Everybody at 2nd Street Auto Sales is cheering you on this season. If you need a car, talk to Tina. She's out there buying at auction, hunting for deals, and bringing them back to Ironton just for you. And if she doesn't have what you're looking for, no worries. She'll find it for you because that's what she does. She sells cars and lots of them. 2nd Street Auto Sales in Ironton. Honest deals. Hometown service.
Go Tigers!
The champs are back and fighting to win their 2nd straight title.
Touchdown, Fighting Tigers!
Ironton football is on the air. Tonight's game is brought to you by Ohio Valley Bank, 2nd Street Auto Sales, Shearer Mountain Insurance, Abbott Home Care, Desco Federal Credit Union, Patties and Pints, the Armory Smokehouse, Liberty Bank, Glockner of Ironton, O'Keefe Baker Funeral Home, Spare Time Recreation, Coon's Corner, the health plan of the Ohio Valley, White Label Ad Company, Anderson & Anderson Attorneys at Law, Buckeye Monument Company, BC Tool Rental, Lawrence County Chamber of Commerce, Jim Howard & Son Body Shop and Towing, Iron City Hardware, George McCalvin for City Council, Ram Pharmacy, Schmidt Family Restaurants, Buffalo Wild Wings, Callahan's at the Oasis, Clark's Pump and Shop, and Bruce's Custom Carts. Now, let's get to the Ram Pharmacy broadcast booth for all of the action with the voice of the Tigers, Jason Philyaw and Kevin Anthony.
Week 9 in the high school football season. Ironton looking to climb the ladder in the postseason playoff push, trying to get that number 1 seed. They're at number 2 right now in the region. Standing in the way, longtime foe, Gallia Academy. The Blue Devils run onto the field on senior night here tonight at Memorial Field. Jason Philyaw, Kevin Anthony on News Talk 106.7 WIRO, the Eagle, on Kool TV as well. And you can find us at WIROradio.com or with the Total Media Radio app. Tigers on the field in the white uniforms, black letters and numerals, orange helmet, black and white stripe across the top. Gallia Academy in the royal blue jerseys and pants. White helmets, blue stripe across the top, and the patented G logo on each side. Cool evening here in Gallipolis. And we're about ready for action here tonight as the Fighting Tigers take on the Blue Devils, who are 5-3. Again, Ironton leads the overall series 50-15. One tie in that series. And that came all the way back in 1922, 14 apiece back in the day. You remember that one?
Oh, yeah. It's in diapers.
So for the third consecutive week, the Fighting Tigers will receive the football to start the game. They did that at Uniontown, won the toss, and took the football. Marched right down the field, no problem scoring against the Red Raiders. Then last week, Tigers again got the football to start against the Dragons. First drive resulted in a touchdown, and we'll see what happens on this first drive here against Gallia Academy. Deep to receive for the Fighting Tigers, Easton Cottle and Maddox Markle. Gallia Academy lined up, kind of in a horseshoe formation around the football. They kind of do what Ironton does a little bit, sprint to the ball and then spread out for the kickoff. Tyler Reese will kick it away for Gallia Academy. 5'10", 160-pound sophomore approaches the ball. Squid kick down the middle of the field. It rolls around, and Easton Cottle slips and falls as he picks that one up at the 20-yard line, and that's where Ironton will set up first down and 10. And just 2 seconds ran off the clock on that one, but Ironton will have it first down and 10 again at the 20-yard line. And we'll see the Tiger offense on the field, averaging 47.6 points per game. Gallia Academy defensively giving up 25.4 points per contest. It's a little dark here at this field. Not just because it's, that time of year, but I mean, it's always one of the darker fields we come to.
Caden Edwards in the shotgun. He's got Zane Williams on his right hip. Tyson Cox, the H-back, to the right side. In motion is Bryson Mullins. Here's a handoff to Zane Williams, left side. Zane slips a tackle. He's out across the 30, 35, 40. Zane is off to the races. He's across midfield to the 40. He's to the 30, down to the 25, 20, to the 15, to the 10, 5, and ZU later. 80-yard touchdown run for Zane Williams. The train has arrived at the station in the end zone. Tickets, please. 6-0 Fighting Tigers.
Yeah, 5 yards off the left side before he was able to meet any defensive players and ran through a nice little hole. And then we had a foot race. It was just a matter of, are we going to catch him or not? And they did not catch him in time. 80 yards to the house, Zane Williams.
People haven't even sat down with their popcorn yet, and the Tigers are on the board 17 seconds into the game. 11:43 to go. Here's an extra point attempt, a PAT, brought to you by the Paramount Arts Center in Ashland. It's Beckham Waginger on to kick the extra point. He boots it through, and the Tigers have a 7-0 lead, 11:43 to play in the first quarter. Let's keep it here. That was so quick. Zane with an 80-yard touchdown run. They brought Bryson Mullins in motion. Some of the linebackers kind of followed him, and Zane just broke a couple of tackles there at the line, and there he goes.
Yeah, we saw on the kickoff, Easton Connell slipped a little bit, knee touched, and we talk about the difference between turf and regular grass. When the moisture hits the grass, it's going to be a lot more slipperier than a turf field. So right there, we'll see. But right, that was just straight ahead running.
Yeah.
For Zane Williams. No jump cuts or hop cuts or nothing. Just straight ahead, and let's have an 80-yard dash.
Zane Williams' 80-yard touchdown run on the first play from scrimmage puts Ironton up 7-0 after the PAT. One play, 80 yards, 15 seconds on the touchdown, and the scoring drive is a service of Patties and Pints. David Fields will kick off for the Fighting Tigers. Kicking now from left to right. We'll see the Blue Devil offense onto the field after the kickoff. Parker Burris is deep to receive. Brock Shelton back there as well. And Cameron Rogers. David Fields backpedals. And again, Burris is the in-between return man. And he'll kick this one away. It is down the middle of the field. It will hit at the 5 and roll into the end zone for a touchback. So Gallia Academy will set up at the 20, much like Ironton did on its first possession. And they'll start with 11:43 to play in the first.
You get a chance to get a look at Max Kennedy, 6'3", about 180.
Mm-hmm.
A guy that's a good track and field athlete. I see him every spring, so he can run, he can pass, but again, he's the kind of guy that's going to need some help. Other guys making plays and not him doing it all himself. 1st and 10 Gallia. They trail 7-0.
That kickoff is brought to you by Liberty Bank. Kennedy in the shotgun. Empty backfield. They're loading up the offensive line on the right side. H-backs to either side. Kennedy hands off on the inside. That's Parker Burris. Burris bounces outside, then is corkscrewed down to the turf by Ashton Lane. Right around the 21-yard line, a 1-yard pickup for Parker Burris. We had a big game last week against Chesapeake. The Blue Devils knocked off the Panthers 41-0. They have wins this year over Point Pleasant, Portsmouth, and Chesapeake. Losses to Boyd County, Jackson, Fairland, and Colgrove, along with 2 weeks ago, losing to Rock Hill. They'll finish the season next week on the road at South Point. They'll line up with 2 running backs in the backfield now with Bryden Howell and Parker Burris. Unbalanced line to the right side. Kennedy under center will take, and he slips and falls, but still manages to hand off to the first man through, Bryden Howell, as he's falling down, and Howell hits the interior, that offensive and defensive line, and hits the turf for a loss. We have a flag on the play. Illegal shift is called against Gallia. Declined by the Tigers, so take the play. Third down and about 11 now for Gallia.
Yeah, lost a yard. And again, losing the footing, as I pointed out just moments ago. The big 6'3" quarterback just took his normal step back and slipped, and I almost thought the knee hit before he was able to get rid of, but nothing doing there. 3rd and 11 for Gallia.
Canada lines up in the shotgun. He's got 2 backs behind him, and now they're looking at their play sheet. Play clock down to 3 seconds, 2 seconds. They won't get this one off, and a timeout has been taken by head coach Dalton Jarrell. Again, that play clock was at 1, and he said, we got to get this right, and he is not happy as he goes to the huddle because you had 2 running backs who were standing behind Canada, and Max was saying, no, you need to go here, you need to go here. Time wound down, and they took the timeout. Offensively, the Blue Devils line up like this. Cole Loveday is the center. Logan Kinney and Nathan Wilson are the guards. Tanner King and Corey Mock are the tackles. Max Canada, 6'3", 176, and a junior is the quarterback. We told you about Parker Burris as a running back. Wide receivers will be Enoch Patterson, Brock Shelton, Alex Blair, and Gunnar Peterson. Defensively, the Tigers have Mason Wheeler, Aiden Hensley, and Braden Lynn on the line. Jacob Hughes and Zane Williams are the outside linebackers with Tyson Cox and Ethan Sutton on the inside. Braden Baker and Ashton Lane are the corners. And Caden Edwards, Bryson Mullins are the safeties.
Right off the bat, you can see the Tiger defense trying to line up and put as much pressure on Max Canada, the quarterback of Gallia, as they can. And hopefully the cornerbacks, linebackers find out who is coming at them, and that defensive coverage a little bit tighter on those receivers that are coming out of the backfield.
Canada from the shotgun takes the snap. It's a reverse. Parker Burris takes the handoff, runs right, cuts upfield, hit and dropped by Braden Baker at around the 23.5, 24-yard line. Still well shy of the first down. 4th down, and the punt team will come out for Gallia Academy.
And again, it's what Coach says, staying in your lanes, a little eye discipline, a little double reverse. If you over pursue, then that guy's going to take it around the end, the other opposite way, and if not, he's going to break and cut upfield. He wasn't able to take it the distance on the outside. He tried to cut upfield, and there the Tigers were with the defense. 4th down, punting unit comes on for Gallia.
Tyler Reese punting for the Blue Devils. Maddox Markle standing around the 45 of Ironton, ready to receive this one. Snap comes back. The kick is away. Knuckleballing kick. Markle runs up and fields it at the 49. He'll run to the left side, takes it across the 40 of Gallia Academy. Stood up at the 38, and he'll be dropped there. Good starting field position for the Fighting Tigers in Blue Devil territory. 1st and 10 with 9 minutes and 20 seconds to play in the first quarter.
Yeah, nice job of Maddox. Got hit, bobbled the ball, came right back down into the breadbasket. And as Jason said, good field position for Ironton at the Gallia 39 to start the drive. 7-0 Tigers.
Every drive last week against Fairland started either at midfield or in Fairland territory. Another drive that starts in opponent's territory here tonight. 1st down and 10 from the 39. Caden Edwards from the shotgun. Jacob Hughes, an H-back to the right side now with 2 receivers left. Edwards takes the snap, flushed out of the pocket. He'll roll to the right side, fires across the middle, and the pass is incomplete. Thrown behind the intended target, Maddox Markle. Bullet pass thrown behind Maddox, incomplete. 2nd down and 10 for the Fighting Tigers.
And again, the footing just a little bit odd with that grass stuff that the guys are trying to run on. Caden Edwards having a little problem trying to get set and throwing. And as you saw, that ball got a little away too quickly. Behind the receiver, 2nd and 10 Ironton.
Maddox Markle, Bryson Mullins, the receivers to the right side. Braden Baker to the left. Here's Edwards giving to Zane. Up the middle, big hole for Zane. Fights his way for the 1st down. He spins across the 25-yard line. He'll be brought down at the 20. Oh, they may give him the 25. 1st down for the Fighting Tigers. The 1st down brought Anderson and Anderson, attorneys at law.
Again, nothing fancy, just all Zane Williams straight ahead running and pulling would-be tacklers with him in the nose of the football at the 25. 1st down Tigers.
Mullins and Markle, wide receivers. Right side, Baker to the left. Edwards from the shotgun takes the snap and looks to throw. Deep drop, fires across the middle. The pass is going to be caught at the 5 and into the end. Goes Maddox Markle for the touchdown. 25-yard touchdown pass from Caden Edwards to Maddox Markle. And Maddox hauls in his 4th receiving touchdown of the season. It's 13-0.
And what do you see there? A 3-step drop, plant, step, throw. Good footing for the quarterback means a good throw coming out of his hands and arms and right into the breadbasket of Maddox Markle for the score. 25 yards and a TD strike.
Time for another PAT Extra Point brought to you by the Paramount Arts Center in Ashland. Find out about great shows by going to ParamountArtsCenter.com. Waginger puts the kick up and through. It is 14-0 Fighting Tigers. 8:41 to play in the first quarter. We'll be back after this timeout on News Talk 106.7 WIRO, The Eagle, and Kool TV.
When you're looking for the deal that's right for you, and you want the best quality and service too, I'm gonna tell you about the place that you should try, and this will be the only place where you buy.
For all your insurance needs, call Sheer Mountain Insurance. As an authorized agent for the Cincinnati Insurance Companies, we have the protection that's right for you and your budget. Whether it's your home, auto, life, business, or more, Sheer Mountain Insurance can create the right Cincinnati Insurance Company's policy for you. Call 740-532-8755.
Big shout out to the Ironton Fighting Tigers. State champs last year and ready to do it again.
Everybody at 2nd Street Auto Sales is cheering you on this season. If you need a car, talk to Tina. She's out there buying at auction, hunting for deals, and bringing them back to Ironton just for you. And if she doesn't have what you're looking for, no worries. She'll find it for you because that's what she does. She sells cars and lots of them. 2nd Street Auto Sales in Ironton. Honest deals. Hometown service.
Go Tigers.
This is Ironton Fighting Tiger Football on News Talk 106.7 WIRO.
David Fields set to kick it away again. It is a Liberty Bank kickoff. 14-0 Fighting Tigers. 8:41 to play in the first quarter. Fields had a touchback on his first kick, and his second kick will be a line drive that will be taken in. Nope. Over the head of Jack Allison, and it rolls into the end zone for another touchback. He's been a weapon as far as that goes. Kicking into the end zone and setting opponents at the 20-yard line.
Right, and sometimes he can even kick it to where it bounces and hit the 10, and it goes about a half a mile an hour.
Yeah.
Where the guy says, I think I better pick this up, and then the defense, or should I say the kicking team's down there to make a play. So, yes, it's good to have a kicker as well as a point after, a PAT guy that is what you would call automatic. Gallipolis with the ball for the second time tonight.
This is the second series they have not had any wide receivers. They're going with an I-back set, Kennedy under center. He'll hand off to Parker Burris, who was popped right at the line of scrimmage by Ethan Sutton. Ethan Sutton shot out of a cannon and hit Burris for a 1-yard loss back to the 19.
Again, you're not showing any receivers. That just, as they say, pin your ears back and go find a Blue Devil to hit. And almost a loss of 2, but we'll just say 1. 2nd and 11.
You watch film on them and you see that they go 4, sometimes 5 wide. And tonight, they have not had one receiver off the line of scrimmage. They've had a couple of H-backs. Everybody's on the line. Kennedy again from the shot. And takes the snap, inside handoff goes to Burris again. He is hit by Zane Williams, who tries to strip the football, but he can't strip the football. Instead, throws Burris off balance and drops him for a loss back to the 15-yard line.
Looks like they're going to spot him outside the 15 to the 16, so Burris gets a -3 on that carry. So again, maybe it's one of those situations where Ironton coming in thinking, hey, they're going to think we're going to go 3 and 4, 5 wide at times, so we'll just throw a wrench in their giddy up and run the football. And right now, that wrench is not really doing anything to the defense.
No, it's not.
3rd and, let's say, 15.
And still 2 H-backs. Kennedy takes the shotgun snap. Screen pass is overthrown and incomplete. Flag on the play. That's going to be a hold. Ironton will decline that and force the Blue Devils to punt. First pass attempt of the night for Gallia Academy.
Sort of an inside screen to the running back Burris, which the Tigers were there anyway, so decline the penalty. Punting unit comes on. Maddox Markle standing at the 45 of Gallia.
And, you know, here's the thing. Teams have tried to run against Ironton all year. The only one that's had any success, really, has been Canisius. They had 102 yards, but Ironton blew them out. 102 yards. -3, 29, 77, 52, 44, -28, and 3. That's what teams have rushed against the Fighting Tigers this year. Reese standing at the 4, takes the snap, kicks it away, low spiraling kick that hits at the 40, takes a Blue Devil roll into Ironton territory and out of bounds. Let's see where they spot it.
The PA announcer already.
He's hit 47 already, so that's where we're going.
Any help you can get, so yes.
Ironton's third possession of the game comes at the 6:40 mark, leading 14-0.
I can air my grievance right now. I grew up listening to Cincinnati Reds baseball. Marty and Joe. Listening to the game every night, every day. If the game was on TV, guess what, Jason? I turned the radio on and listened to Marty and Joe. So, yeah, shout out to those looking for the visual streaming of Ironton football.
Caden Edwards from the shotgun with a back on each hip. He gives to Easton Cottle, right side. Big hole for Cottle. He's across midfield, nearly spins out of a tackle, but he's brought down at the 45-yard line of Gallia Academy, where he's brought down by Connor Nichols, yeah. Or was that Alex Blair? That's a 0, not an 8. Their numbers are a little difficult to read for an old guy like me. It's a gray number, kind of outlined in white, but it's scrunched up a little bit. Regardless, it is an 8-yard pickup or 7-yard pickup, 2nd down and 3. Same formation, H-back to the right side is Tyson Cox. Easton Cottle on the right side of Caden Edwards. Zane Williams on the left. Cottle claps his hands, and he will take the snap, handing off to Cottle again. He hits the outside, has the first down. Flag on the play as it flies in near the line of scrimmage in the area of a hold. And it will be a hold against the Tigers, as Cottle did get the first down to the 39, but that's coming back. First penalty called against the Fighting Tigers. Ironton has had some big penalty games this year. They had 10 against Liberty Christian and 10 against Wheelersburg. But for the most part, they've kept that number down this year. Looking now at 2nd down and 13 as the ball is moved all the way back to the Ironton 45. Edwards from the shotgun, single wide receiver to each side of the field. Zane Williams leaves the backfield early, takes the pitch, running left side. Zane cuts upfield. He is spun down near the first down marker as he gets across midfield and down to about the 43. And I think the spot of the football will give him a first down. It is a first down, brought to you by Anderson & Anderson, attorneys at law.
13-yard pickup on the toss sweep, if you will.
Bubby Kidd into the game. He'll be receiver to the left. Also in for the Tigers is Bryson Kearns. 2 receivers left and 2 right. Here comes Kidd in motion. Hand to him on the jet sweep. He wants to throw. Kidd, a high arcing pass down the near side. Markle skies to make the catch inside the 10 and brought down at the 8-yard line. I didn't know that ball was ever going to come down, but it finally did, and Markle jumped high to make the reception and give the Fighting Tigers a first down. First down brought to you by Anderson & Anderson, attorneys at law.
35 yards and 70 in the air. Straight up and straight down. 35-yard pickup.
Edwards from the shotgun. Zane Williams on his right hip. 2 receivers each way. Edwards gives to Zane up the middle. Hit at the 5. Pushing forward. Spun down right at the 5-yard line, where it will now be 2nd down and goal to go. Brought down by James Qualls, one of the inside linebackers for the Blue Devils in their 3-4 alignment. Ironton quick huddle and right to the line of scrimmage. Ball on the right hash mark, 2 receivers each way. Edwards claps his hands again, takes the snap, quick pass out to the left side. It is caught and inside the 5, diving down to the 1-yard line goes Bubby Kidd. It is 3rd down and goal to go for the Fighting Tigers from the 2. Now will we see the T formation or a regular formation? We've seen T when they got down near the goal before, but Maddox Markle's going to be the receiver to the right. We got one to the left as well in Braden Baker. Edwards from the shotgun takes the snap. He'll hand Fakes the handoff to Zane, takes it up the middle, dives into the end zone for the touchdown. Caden Edwards with his 10th rushing touchdown of the season. 3 different players have scored now for the Tigers. It's 20-0, 3:34 to go.
Yeah, looking for a 2-yard score. Taking advantage of that offensive line of his. 3 minutes, as Jason said, 34 seconds as the PAT folks come onto the field.
It's another PAT. Tim Hawkins, comedian, will be at the Paramount next Saturday night. Get your tickets at ParamountArtCenter.com. Snap comes back to Mullins. The kick by Waginger is up and good. 21-0 Fighting Tigers with 3:34 to play in the first quarter. We will keep it right here. Ironton gets on the board again thanks to a 6-play, 53-yard drive that took 3 minutes and 6 seconds. Caden Edwards' 2-yard touchdown run. Beckham Waginger extra point sets the score at 21-0. Ironton's scoring drive is a service of the Armory Smokehouse.
And highlighted by the, I don't want to call it an eephus pitch. Who was the Cincinnati Bengal quarterback? He was about 5'11", and he threw the football straight up, not straight up, straight down. But you know,
a hierarchy, yeah.
Yeah, and that I'm gonna have to
I don't know who that would have been.
Research
That's
that.
not Ken Anderson.
No,
right?
No.
I think, see, you're a Bengal guy. I think of Russell Wilson of the Seahawks because he does, well, not of the Seahawks now, but he does the same thing.
But the guy I'm thinking about, that was a staple of his. It was just something, I'll have to check it out. But the Bubby Kid pass kind of brought that back to my mind.
So now you've had, speaking of looking something up, we'll get to it in just a moment, but David Fields ready for another Liberty Bank kickoff. Jeff Blake?
That's him. Yeah, number 8.
Yep, Danny Lane sent me the text.
Number 8, Jeff. I know he was, see.
Here's the kickoff that hits at the 10. It's picked up at the 5-yard line and running to the near side and nowhere to go. Bubby Kidd on the tackle of Jack Allison.
It's fun to watch the kickoff team because when they come in contact with the opposing team, it's nice and fun watching them shed blocks or just maintain a block just to get closer to the ball carrier. An art form that these guys have done awesome this whole entire season. So 1st and 10, Gallipolis, Gallia Academy, pick your poison, from the 13, and they trail 21-0.
They'll go with the I formation again. No wide receivers. Kennedy will line up under center. Unbalanced line goes to the right side. Kennedy will take the snap. He'll turn and hand to Burris, trying to run right side, and he will go nowhere. He's hit back at the 10-yard line. Mason Wheeler was on the stop. I think he grabbed him from behind. Had one more. Hang on. He's getting up. Easton Cottle also in on the stop. A loss of 3, 2nd down and 13.
Yeah, defense there quickly.
Again, you're not going to run and have a lot of success against this death row defense. Less than 3 minutes to play in the first quarter, 21-0 Ironton. I formation again. Everybody on the line. Kennedy will take, and he will hand off to the fullback. First man through, that is Bryden Howell, and the sophomore. Again, not much there. He may get back to the initial line of scrimmage, maybe just shy of that, 3rd down and long.
Again, first you have the defensive penetration of the 3 guys up front, and that allows the linebackers to, let's pick an open gap and fill that, and there's no place for the running backs to run for Gallia. So 3rd down and 10.
Kennedy from the shotgun, and again, they've got an H-back each way with an empty backfield. And we get a whistle and a flag on the play. Procedure called against the Blue Devils. So they'll back it up 5 more yards and set up 3rd down and 15. Gallia went 3 and out on the first 2 possessions, and they are in danger of doing that once again with 1:57 to play in the first quarter. Ironton up 21-0. Move the ball back to the 8. 3rd down and long. Kennedy takes the snap. Quarterback keeper as he runs to the right side and nowhere to run. Braden Lynn was over there. Bryson Mullins comes out with a football, but it was after the whistle was blown. Another loss, 4th down. Or maybe no gain on the play. 4th down and long for the Blue Devils.
Spot, set that ball down.
13?
8?
Oh, sorry. Yeah. Yeah, the 8.
First time Max Kennedy, the quarterback, has tried to run the football. He's attempted one pass for an incompletion. Hunting unit standing in the end zone, and there's Maddox Markle standing at the 43-yard line.
They'll probably try to kick it away from him again, I would guess. And the kick is away. It is a kick away from Maddox Markle to the sidelines and goes out of bounds at the Gallia bench. And Ironton's going to set up in Blue Devil territory once again. And the referee didn't line that one up, so they'll say it went out of bounds at the 38. 21-0, Ironton on top of Gallia Academy. We're still in the first quarter, 51.1 seconds to play. Ironton 1st and 10 at the Blue Devil 38-yard line. They scored on an 80-yard run, 25-yard pass, and a 2-yard run. What's in store for the Tigers here on possession number 4? Bryson Kearns, the wide out to the right. They've got 2 receivers to the left. And we've got a new quarterback. Yeah, Wolf is in there at quarterback. Takes the snap, hands off to Caden Edwards, who lined up as a running back. And right up the middle, Caden Edwards rides the wave of blockers. He scores free, and he's tackled from behind down inside the 20-yard line to the 15. There's another little wrinkle for the Tigers. You put Caden Edwards as a running back and have Wolf in at quarterback. Wyatt Wolf, 6'3", 170-pound freshman.
22-yard pickup for Caden, his first rush of the night. And he'll remain in the game at running back.
Same formation, 3 receivers right, 1 left. Wolf will take quarterback keeper around the right side. He will cut upfield and be chopped down close to the 10-yard line. By the way, that run by Caden Edwards gave Ironton another Anderson & Anderson attorneys at law first down. Got a 4-yard pickup for Wolf. Clock down to 7 seconds, and Ironton won't run another play. 21-0 after 1. Fighting Tigers lead the Blue Devils of Gallia Academy. And we'll be back with the second quarter after this timeout on News Talk 106.7 WIRO, The Eagle, and Kool TV.
Glockner's annual Ultimate Tailgate event is here, and you can make the buy of the year with special event savings and Glockner's lowest live market prices on the season's best inventory. We make it easy to shop because we never inflate our prices in hopes of winning a negotiating contest. No tricks, games, or hidden fees. Plus, get a cash offer for your trade above current market value in less than 15 minutes during the Ultimate Tailgate event.
We make it easy at Glockner.com.
Big news. Football is back, and so is Pick 6 from $19.99 at Buffalo Wild Wings. This is the ultimate meal for 2, with 2 entrees, 2 sides, and 2 drinks. Pick between boneless wings and any of the 26 sauces and seasonings, spicy sauced or grilled crispy chicken dippers, and hand-smashed double-stacked all-American cheeseburgers with sides and fries, tots, and potato wedges. Pick 6 meal for 2 at participating locations for a limited time. Pricing may vary by region. See service for details. Tax fees extra. Not valid with other discounts or offers.
This is Ironton Fighting Tiger Football on News Talk 106.7 WIRO.
Well, it's been a dominant performance by the Fighting Tigers thus far tonight. 1 quarter in the books. It's 21-0, and Ironton is knocking at the door again. 2nd down and 6 yards to go from the 11-yard line, or somewhere around there. It's dark over in that corner.
Game-like ending there for the first quarter for Zane Williams. 4 carries. First carry was 80. Last one was 3. Add the numbers together in between. 110 yards on 4 carries and that 80-yard touchdown run. And the Tigers again lead 21-0. It is dark down
It is. Tyson Harvey in the backfield on the left side. of Wolf. Wolf claps his hands, takes the snap, looks to throw, fires across the middle. It's caught by Braden Baker, cuts upfield and gets into the end zone for the Fighting Tiger touchdown. 11-yard touchdown pass from Wolf to Baker. And it's 27-0.
Wolf's first throw. And it's 11. And I believe that's Baker's first catch of the game, yes. And
and his 5th receiving touchdown of the season. Time for another PAC PAT. Extra Point brought to you by the Paramount Arts Center in Ashland. Great shows coming to the Paramount. Get tickets and more info at ParamountArtsCenter.com. Bryson Mullins, the holder. He puts it on the tee. Waginger's kick is up and through, and it is 28-0. Fighting Tigers, and they are clicking on all cylinders right now with 11:52 to play in the first half.
Yeah, we've seen 3 different quarterbacks here with just 11, only 11:52 to play here in the second quarter. Kidd's thrown a pass for 35 yards. Edwards has thrown 2 passes. And now Wolf throws his first pass of the game, and that is a 11-yard touchdown pass to Braden Baker.
What I was checking earlier was after the completion from Bubby Kidd, you've had Caden Edwards, Brock Biggs, Bryson Mullins, Zane Williams, Bubby Kidd, and now Wyatt Wolf. So that's what, 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 6 different players that have completed a pass this year for Ironton.
Versatility,
Crazy.
yes.
28-0 Fighting Tigers. And we still have almost an entire quarter to play in the first half, which would mean another score puts us in a running clock game mode for the second half. Again, David Fields will tee the ball up at the 40. Another Liberty Bank kickoff. Getting down to teams jockeying for playoff position. Take a look at the rankings here in just a few moments for Region 19 of Division 5. Jack Allison, Parker Burris deep to receive. For Gallia Academy. Fields approaches, kicks this one away. This one's down the middle of the field. It's going to hit at the 5 and roll into the end zone for another touchback. I didn't see the ball. I'm just going to be honest with you. When it gets to that part of the field, it's really, really dark. So with 11:52 remaining, the Blue Devils will spot the ball at the 20. Still trying to find something offensively. So far, 3 possessions and 3 3-and-outs with just 1 pass attempt.
Even on the last series, the last play, the third down play, they had 4 offensive linemen lined up on the left side. Max Kennedy went to the right side. And no, it wasn't a receiver with an 80 or not 80-something number. They were all offensive linemen.
Now they've got 3 receivers. 2 to the right, that's the wide side. 1 to the left. Kennedy takes, and he will give to Bryden Howell, and he'll get maybe 1.5 yards, maybe 2. Brought down by Brian Kidd. That may be the first positive play they've had today. 2-yard gain, second down. Howell still in the backfield. Right behind Kennedy. 3 receivers to the left and 1 to the right. Kennedy takes the snap. Hands off again to Howell, and again he's hit by Kidd, dragging Kidd forward to about the 25-yard line. But Kidd will bring him down. 3rd down and 5.
3-yard pickup. Earlier, third down play was 3rd and 14 back in the first quarter. Parker Burris had a 5-yard carry.
5, all right. So the second longest play.
Yes,
right?
yes.
Okay. 3rd down, 5 yards to go. Single wide receiver to the left and 2 to the right. H-back to the left side as well. Kennedy from the shotgun. Got Howell behind him in the pistol set. And whistles and a flag on the play again. They'll back it up 5 yards. It'll be procedure called against Gallia Academy.
It'll be the second accepted penalty, I should say, against Gallia. Ironton has declined 1 or 2, so 2 penalties, 5 yards each, 10 yards of penalties here in the first half for Gallia. You putting your jacket on?
I am.
Getting a little nippy?
A little chilly. I don't do well in the cold. 3rd down and 9. And now they'll go with an empty backfield. 3 receivers to the left and 2 to the right. Canaday from the shotgun. Taking his time. Play clock still at 12. Canaday at 6 and 5. 4 seconds. Takes the snap. Looks left. Pressure. He'll elude that. Fights his way forward. Has the first down. Maybe.
Close to
He
it.
looked like he was tackled right on the 30-yard line. Ethan Sutton got him. But it will be a first down for Gallia Academy.
And Max Kennedy's second time running the football. And you see that? You spread the field 5 wide. Ironton rushes only 3, and that opened up a running lane for Max Kennedy, and that's their first down of the game, Gallia Academy.
Comes at the 9:25 mark in the second quarter. They'll send 2 receivers left, 1 to the right. Single set back in the backfield. Parker Burris. Canaday directing traffic, moving Cameron Rogers over to the right side. And then the handoff to Burris. Burris tries to run left, and there was nothing there. Kidd again on the stop. And Aiden Hensley. Now lose 1. Back to the 29. 2nd down and 11. Blue Devils again will send 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Parker Burris behind Max Canaday. Pistol set shotgun formation. Canaday barking out the signals, takes the snap, turns and hands to Burris. Burris hit by Caleb Jacobs, and he kind of wrangles him down to the turf, if you will, back to the 27. Another loss, and it's 3rd down and long.
Ironton that time kind of rushed the linebacker there, but they only rushed 3. Jacobs counts as 2.5 anyway, so he was in there first.
Got a touchdown last week. Smiley.
He looked like he was looking for one there.
3rd down and long for the Blue Devils. Empty backfield. 3 receivers right, 2 left. Play clock at 10. Canaday looks at that play clock, claps his hands and takes the snap, looks to throw. He'll roll to the near side, looks downfield. Here comes the pressure, and he's just going to throw that one away. No one really there. I mean, I guess you could say that Alex Blair was in the vicinity, but still well away from him and out of bounds. 4th down. Maddox Markle will drop deep to receive the punt. He's standing back at the Ironton 35.
Excellent coverage by the secondary. Short side of the field was the right side. Of course, he's right-handed as Canaday, so he rolls to his right. Not much room, but again, nobody to throw to because everybody was covered.
Snap comes back. Kick is away. End over end kick that comes to the near side. This one's going to go out of bounds as well. Kicking away from Maddox Markle. And Ironton will have decent field position again. They'll set up 1st down and 10 to the 45. Their own 45. That was a more sustained drive from Gallia Academy. They had 6 plays in that drive after 9 total in the 3 previous possessions. 1st and 10, Fighting Tigers, 7:16 to play in the first half, leading 28-0.
And story of the game, Ironton, of course, getting off to that good, quick start. 80-yard touchdown run by Zane Williams to start the game. And since then, we've had Caden Edwards at quarterback, Bubby Kidd, Wyatt Wolf, Jason Filia. We've had everybody at quarterback in this first half.
I'm 0 for 1. Caden Edwards back in at quarterback. 2 receivers left, 1 right. Bryson Mullins goes in motion to the right side. Edwards will take, and he will hand off to Zane again. He dashes to the right, slips a tackle. Down across the 45 and down to the 40-ish yard line of Gallia Academy before being brought down. Another first down brought to you by Anderson and Anderson Attorneys at Law.
15-yard pickup for Zane. 5 carries, 125.
Right back to the line of scrimmage. Mullins goes in motion to the left, now back to the right. Pop pass to Bryson. Bryson looking for the edge, cuts upfield at the 40. He's hitting the sidelines, and there he goes. Bryson Mullins is going to go untouched on the pop pass, but there is a penalty marker or two on the field. Caden Edwards said they're calling it's a crackback against Gallia. Ironton will take the play, obviously, and that goes for 40 yards.
Second TD pass, so to speak, for Caden Edwards for 40. And is that the first catch of the game? Yep, for Bryson Mullins and a score.
Bryson Mullins with the reception for the touchdown. That is his second receiving touchdown of the season. I think both have been from the pop pass variety. Here's another PAT from Beckham Waginger. Brought to you by the ParamountArtsCenter.com. Waginger's extra point is up, and it is good, and it is 35-0 Fighting Tigers. Back after this timeout on News Talk 106.7 WIRO, the Eagle, and Kool TV.
Got some spare time? Then how about a trip to Spare Time Recreation? There are so many things to do. You can skate, you can bowl, you can play laser tag till your heart's content. Spend some spare time in the game room and take a break from all the fun at the snack bar. And then if you have any more spare time, you can do it all over again. Check about booking Spare Time Recreation for a party. Just call 740-533-1222. That's 740-533-1222. And spend some spare time at Spare Time Recreation Center, 1216 South 3rd Street, Ironton.
You're tuned in to Ironton Fighting Tigers football, and it's brought to you in part by Desco Federal Credit Union. Locally owned and right here for you with 8 branches across Ohio, Kentucky, and West Virginia. They've got great rates and a mobile app that makes banking super easy. Plus, your money is insured up to $1 million. Check out DescoFCU.org or give them a call at 800-488-0746. Desco Federal Credit Union. Local, loyal, and all about you.
This is Ironton Fighting Tiger football on News Talk 106.7 WIRO.
35-0 Fighting Tigers. David Fields ready with another Liberty Bank kickoff. We have 6:48 to play in the first half. It's been all Ironton here tonight. Ironton is on the board again thanks to a 2-play 55-yard drive that took 28 seconds. The pop pass from Caden Edwards to Bryson Mullins covered 40 yards, and the extra point kick makes it 35-0. Scoring drive is a service of Patties and Pints. Fields with the kickoff. To the far side, it will be fielded at the 3-yard line by Cameron Rogers. He runs straight ahead and gets out across the 20 and makes it to the 24-yard line before he is stopped.
Yeah, we saw the last series, Gallia become or be a bit more aggressive by spreading the field with 4 wide and at least, creating some type of running lane for Max Canaday, and picked up their first down of the game in that last drive.
Kevin, they have started the running clock already.
No way. Okay.
Yep, 6:10 to play. Single wide receiver to the left, 3 to the right. Canaday from the shotgun. He's got Bryden Howell back there with him. Behind Canaday. Play clock at 13. They're taking, milking that for as long as they can. And we get a whistle, and what do we get? Official across the way blew the whistle. I don't see a flag.
They're probably talking about the cross-country meet tomorrow at Rio Grande. And Marlena McCown and the Lady Harriers and Logan Duvendeck.
Yeah.
And the fellas of Ironton. So good luck to them. And another shout out to the soccer team explosion. The girls win, the boys win, Tank Stadium.
Yeah.
You took it all in. So congrats. See, that's what they were talking about.
Yeah, I think so. Now they're telling Coach Dalton Gerald the same thing, right?
Exactly, yes.
No, good luck to the cross-country team. Now, the clock just stopped at 5:47. So I don't know what the deal was, but they'll communicate up to the box, I guess. But congratulations to the Ironton girls soccer team scoring a 2-0 win in the first round of the tournament. And Coach Shannon Litton gets Ironton girls soccer its first postseason win. And then last night, it was the boys team at Memorial Stadium. What a great atmosphere that was. If you don't know that much about soccer, man, you should have been there last night. It doesn't matter. The crowd was electric. The student section was loud. You had the $1 Million Marching Band there, the lights, the video, the music, and, of course, Ironton gets a 2-0 win over Westfall. I'm sorry, 2-0 win
2-0,
over
yes,
Westfall.
yes.
They'll now play Wednesday at Jackson against Unioto. All right, 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. It is a fake handoff, and Canada with the keeper left side slips a tackle, hits the sidelines. He's across midfield to the 40, down to the 30, to the 20, and they will not catch him. It's going to be a touchdown run of 76 yards for Max Canada on the fake handoff, and the Blue Devils are on the board. 35-6.
Again, a little fake handoff, trickeration, if you will. It is that time of the season. And you saw the wheels of Max Canada, excellent track and field athlete for this Gallia Academy Blue Devil track team. And they are on the board with 5:42 to play. Clock stops.
That's going to go officially for 77 yards. Extra point pending. And the kick is up and through. So it is now 35-7. Gallia Academy on the board. We will be back after this timeout on News Talk 106.7 WIRO, The Eagle, and Kool TV.
We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan.
The health plan is still growing, giving you a large network of doctors, friendly and helpful customer service representatives, and competitive, flexible pricing plans that meet your needs. Log on to healthplan.org for more information.
We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan. We are here for you.
Ever wonder what happens with the money you deposit with us? Well, your deposits enable us to make loans. Personal, real estate, vehicle, and seasonal loans. All to local families. And this energizes our whole local economy. Stop by and let's talk. Together we grow. We're an equal housing lender. Ohio Valley Bank. Community first. Member FDIC.
This is Ironton Fighting Tiger Football on News Talk 106.7 WIRO.
Gallia Academy on the board after a one-play 77-yard drive that covered 53 seconds. Max Canada with the quarterback keeper and the touchdown run. He ran for over 100 and threw for over 100 last week in the win over Chesapeake. And now the Blue Devils will kick off for the second time tonight.
And he's at 86 yards rushing in this first half.
Maddox Markle, Easton Cottle deep to receive. The ball is a squib kick rolling around, picked up by Cottle at the 25-yard line, running straight ahead across the 30, spins off a tackle across the 40, across midfield, breaks a tackle, hits the sideline. He's down to the 20, down to the 15, to the 10, 5, and touchdown. Easton Cottle returns that one 75 yards for the touchdown, and Ironton answers just like that.
Yeah, they tried their version of this kick. We got an injured player down for Gallia on the field, the training unit coming in, but he had a little entourage of help going down the sideline, then Gallia was not going to catch him. 75-yard scamper score. The freshman, Easton Cottle.
We've had no time ran off the clock there, oddly enough. When Gallia scored, it was 5:42, and I look at the clock now, it's 5:42. We've had a 75-yard kick return for a touchdown. We've had a 77-yard run and an 80-yard run. Big plays here tonight. And it looks like that is Casey Blair, a freshman for Gallia Academy.
Standing on his own 2 feet, so good sign.
By the way, we talked about soccer before the break. The Ironton girls advance, and they will play the number 1 seed Alexander on Monday in the tournament. Good luck to Coach Shannon Litton and the Tiger girls soccer team. And again, the boys soccer team will play Wednesday at Jackson against Unioto. It's a slow walk across the field as Casey Blair is helped off. 41-7, Fighting Tigers with the lead. Point after pending. Beckham Waginger on to attempt that extra point. It is a PAT. Coming next Saturday to the Paramount, comedian Tim Hawkins. You can get your tickets online at ParamountArtsCenter.com. Good deal. They've got all in $25 per ticket until the 19th for that show. And now Blair is being helped off the field by a couple of teammates. Stick around at halftime. We are going to have our first half recap. We'll have scores and stats and be joined by Rick McKnight. We'll talk about the Ironton Hall of Fame ceremony next weekend. Beckham Waginger's extra point attempt out of the hold of Bryson Mullins. Snap is back, ball is down, kick is up, and the kick is good. It's 42-7 Fighting Tigers. We'll be back after this timeout on News Talk 106.7 WIRO, The Eagle, and Kool TV.
People's Bank Student Checking Account is designed for teens and college students. The special account allows for experience managing a checking account with a highly rated mobile banking app, along with a People's Bank Debit MasterCard for purchases and ATM use. It also offers options for direct deposit and mobile check deposit. Visit your nearest People's Bank location or learn more at peebo.com. People's Bank, working together, building success for now and for the future. Member FDIC.
Get ready, Tiger fans. It's time to ride in style. Bruce's Custom Carts in Ironton builds fully customized road-legal golf carts that are all about you. Your colors, your style, your pride. Bruce's carts are perfect for tailgates, parades, and rolling down to the tank for the big game. The turnaround is quick and the service is second to none. Stop by today at 101 Township Road 328. Bruce and the Roach family are proud supporters of the Ironton Fighting Tigers. Go, Big Eye.
This is Ironton Fighting Tiger Football on News Talk 106.7 WIRO.
42-7 Fighting Tigers with the lead over Gallia Academy. David Fields ready for another Liberty Bank kickoff. Kick return for a touchdown, 75 yards from Easton Cottle. Answers the touchdown run from Max Canaday and puts Ironton back up by 35. The old running clock, which will start in the second half, which for some reason they started in the second quarter here. Here's Fields' kick. It will roll past everyone and cross the goal line for another touchback. Blue Devils will set up at the 20 once again. Still 5:42 left.
You have any personal questions set up for Rick McKnight? You know, inquiring minds want to know.
Yeah, we're going to have some fun.
Okay, all right.
He's coming up at halftime. Big weekend next weekend at Ironton High School, the Hall of Fame. We'll talk about the events at halftime. Three receivers to the right, one to the left. Canaday from the shotgun takes the snap, fakes the handoff, quick pass out to the right side where the catch is made, and no gain whatsoever. Parker Burris, who had lined up as a wideout there, got popped by about 3 or 4 white jerseys. Gave him maybe a yard. Second down and 9. Ball at the 21-yard line. Same formation, 3 receivers right, 1 to the left. Burris, Rogers, and Alex Blair wide to the right side. Canaday takes the snap. He will hand off to the halfback, Braden Howell. And Howell is brought down by, was that Aiden Justice? Justice is in there? Yep, Aiden Justice getting some first half playing time. The freshman stepping in. 1 yard gain, 3rd down and 8.
Now, Jason, I heard, and I don't know if it's a rumor, but in 1992, this is one of the rumors, I heard that Rick McKnight was almost the head coach of the Ironton High School girls volleyball team. I heard that.
Is that right?
It's a rumor. I got another one. I got another rumor, too,
Okay.
after this play.
3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right. Kennedy with an empty backfield takes the shotgun snap. He'll roll to the near side, passes downfield. It's caught by Blair and shoved out of bounds at the 32. There is a flag on the play. Looks like a hold against Gallia Academy. So wipe off that first down pass and back it up 10 yards.
Yep. Now, this other one, this is 90s, like 1995. Another rumor.
Okay.
I heard that Rick McKnight was almost the head girls basketball coach of Ironton High School.
Is that right?
Hey, we got to ask him. These are inquiring minds want to know. You think I'm making this stuff up?
All right, 3rd down and a bunch. 3rd down and about 19 for the Blue Devils. They've got 3 receivers left and 2 to the right. Kennedy in the shotgun with 15 on the play clock. 3:52 on the game clock. Play clock now down to 10. Kennedy claps his hands and takes the snap, looks to throw again. Here comes pressure. He'll roll to the left side. Being chased by Eden Justice and fires this one out of bounds. Across the way. 4th down coming up for Gallia Academy.
Unable to make magic with those 6'3" legs of his. Kennedy has to throw it out of bounds, and the punting unit will come on. Is that Maddox Markle?
It is.
Yes.
If you remember back in the day before Ironton got the turf and the new lights, this is kind of what the lighting looked like at Tanks Stadium with the grass.
But we had light in both end zones. You could see.
Here's a quick snap, and the punt is away. End over end kick. Markle fields it at the 40 on the run. He'll run straight ahead to the 30. Dances around to the 20. Slips a tackle. He's to the 10, 5, and touchdown.
Making sure there's no flags.
Punt return of 40 yards for the touchdown of Maddox Markle. 2nd straight week for a punt return touchdown for the Fighting Tigers. It is now 48-7.
Yeah, when you get a line drive punt return like that, it's basically impossible for your punting unit to get set up to make a tackle because he's on you in such a hurry and into the end zone. Maddox Markle. .324.
There's another PAT. Extra point brought to you by the Paramount Arts Center in Ashland. Find out about upcoming shows at ParamountArtsCenter.com. Waginger's extra point is up, and this one is good as well. 49-7. That's 7 extra points here tonight for Waginger. On the season, Wag is now 51 for 53 in PATs.
Well, one thing, I'm glad Rick brought Linda because we might need her binoculars here to look down in that end zone because we can't see.
No, we can't. It's hard to see down there. Also at halftime, we will have our screen doctor, Senior Student Athlete of the Week. And if you watched or listened to Inside Ironton Football Tuesday night, you know who that is. But we'll get to that at halftime as well. 49-7. Fighting Tigers rolling. And again, we'll have a running clock starting the second half. 3:24 to go. Seeing some youngsters in there on the kickoff team right now. It's another kickoff brought to you by Liberty Bank. Fields ready for the kickoff. And he'll send this one away. Again, down the middle of the field, hits the hash mark at the 5 and rolls into the end zone for the touchback.
That'll be a touchback. Ball is called up 20-yard line. First and 10, Gallia Academy.
Blue Devils possessions here tonight. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drives have started at the 20. Another started back at their own 13. The best starting field position for Gallia Academy tonight has been their own 23-yard line. Excellent job on kick coverage for the Fighting Tigers. Xander Hearn is in as a linebacker along with Aiden Justice. Tyson Harvey in as a safety. Max Canaday from the shotgun will send 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, and now that receiver to the left, Cameron Rogers, will come in and line up as an H-back. And we get a whistle and a timeout taken by Gallia Academy. Still 3:24 to go. It's 49-7 Fighting Tigers. So Zane is over 100 yards rushing. He got that in the first quarter, correct?
That is correct.
That will be the second time Zane has gone over 100 this season. He had 9 carries for 132 yards in the win over Canisius. You had Caden Edwards also rush for 100 yards or more twice this season. He ran for 121 against Liberty Christian, 152 against Canisius. So the Tigers dominant on the ground in that game against Canisius. 152 for Caden and 132 for Zane. Next week it's senior night at the Tank. Ironton welcomes their oldest rival, the Portsmouth Trojans, to town. Portsmouth right now dominating South Point. We'll get scores in just a bit. Gallia Academy back to the line of scrimmage with a single wide receiver to the left and 2 to the right. Bryden Howell in the pistol set tailback formation. Fake handoff, and Canaday throws a pass out to Parker Burris, who is hit around the 25-yard line. Burris just coming out to the flat, making that catch. And we get an injury. It's a Tiger who is down right now. Kind of blocked, can't see the two. You got a couple of Gallia players. So we get a stoppage of play. And still can't see who it is. Again, being screened here by players and coaches and trainers. Is that Caden Edwards? No, that's Ashton Lane. Yeah. The entrepreneur helped up. And he'll walk off the field under his own power, gingerly. About a 5-yard pass play, 4-yard pass play from Gallia's Max Canaday to Parker Burris. Maddox Markle now in at corner. Bubby Kidd is in there as well. Caden Edwards, Tyson Harvey are the safeties. Braden Baker in at the other corner. Ethan Sutton, Tyson Cox getting a break from the middle linebacking position. That's where we see Aiden Justice and Xander Hearn. All right, play resumes. 3:08 to go. As the clock rolls here in the second quarter. 49-7 Fighting Tigers with the lead. Canaday from the shotgun. Again, he's got Bryden Howell back there with him in the pistol set. They're just taking all the time in the world. Gallia's not really in any hurry at this point. Single receiver to the left and 2 to the right. Kennedy takes the snap and hands off to Howell, and he is spun down by Mason Wheeler at the 25-yard line. Third down and long coming up for the Blue Devils.
Defensive front timing that snap from center and getting back there in a hurry into the backfield and making the play. 3rd down and 5.
2 receivers right, 1 to the left. Play clock down to 12 seconds. We're less than 2 minutes to play in the first half now. Kennedy from the shotgun takes the snap and hands off again to Howell, and he is hit by Xander Hearn and drops shy of the 30-yard line. 4th down.
Short, 4th and 3, so just sitting there looking at the coach's candidate saying, hey, he did punt the ball a few times during warm-up, so why not?
Yeah, I mean, you're down 49-7, and you haven't been able to stop Ironton all game. So they'll go for it and try to pick up the first down. 3 receivers to the right. Looks like they're trying to draw Ironton off sides. And now we get a timeout by Gallia Academy before the play clock hits 0. We have 61 seconds remaining. Ashton Lane is going to go right to the Ironton locker room, which is here on the near side below us and to the right. And I see that they have brought, on the Gallia side, they brought a gurney out. A Blue Devil, looks like a Blue Devil lineman got injured. I didn't see that. Trying to see the number. Can't really tell. Can't tell if that's a 75 or 76. It's 4th down, and the offense stays on the field for Gallia Academy. Kennedy from the shotgun. Parker Burris is now behind him in the pistol set. Kennedy again claps his hands quickly 3 times. Ironton stays put. They don't jump into the neutral zone. Play clock at 14 seconds. Kennedy claps his hands, takes the snap, looks to throw. Here comes the pressure. Screen pass is bobbled and caught by Burris, and then he's tackled by Tyson Harvey behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to be a loss, and the Tigers will take over 1st down and 10 with 52 seconds to play in the first half.
Yeah, nice job by Tyson Harvey staying home. Saw the running back, Burris, coming out of the backfield to catch that screen pass, and Tyson Harvey was right there to stop the play. Loss of spot at the 26, so obviously change it on downs here, but loss of 2 on the play, on the pass play.
So the Tigers still have 3 timeouts remaining, and they have a 49-7 lead with 52 seconds to play, and they've got it 1st down and 10, trying to punch one more in before the half. Edwards from the shotgun takes the snap and looks to throw. Fires a bubble screen to the near side. Baker makes the catch, spins off a tackle, and then is brought down at the 24-yard line. And the Tigers will take a timeout, stopping the clock with 41.6 seconds left. That's the first time we've seen that bubble screen tonight. That's about a 4-yard pickup, 2nd down and 6 yards to go.
And it was Baker's 2nd catch of the game.
All right, so again, Ironton with a chance to get a 50 burger at halftime here. 2nd down. 6 yards to go. Tyson Harvey in the backfield now with Caden Edwards. He'll line up on his left hip. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left. Caden claps his hands and takes the snap, drops back to throw. Here comes the pressure. He'll roll to the left, now cuts upfield. He's across the 20, down to the 15, to the 10, to the 5, angles to the right, and takes it into the end zone for the touchdown. 22
is
on the touchdown run for Caden Edwards.
There's a flag on the play.
Where was the flag? It's probably thrown down in a dark spot where nobody can see.
Exactly. Yep. Thrown inside the 10, and they're going to march it back.
So
a late hit on us, on Ironton.
Like how late? Like after the score, or I mean, because if it's during the play, it's not late, right? It's a crackback block, personal foul crackback block on Ironton. So wipe off that touchdown run for Caden Edwards. They back it up to the 23-yard line. 31.7 seconds to play. Tigers with 3 receivers right. Edwards takes, looks to throw again. Sets up, launches one down the far side. The pass is going to be... Did he catch it? Nope. Incomplete, looking for Braden Baker. Third down. You know why he didn't catch that? There's no lights down there. You can't see anything.
Well, maybe he did catch it. I just couldn't tell.
True, that's a good point. 3rd down and 8. Two receivers left. 2 to the right. Edwards in the shotgun. Harvey next to him. Caden will take. Here comes the pressure. He'll fire to the near side. The pass is caught by Harvey in the flat, but then he's tackled immediately at the 25-yard line, and the Tigers will take a timeout. Caden got popped pretty good.
Yeah, he got hit from the blind side and didn't see that coming, and no gain on the play on the completion.
4th down. Tiger offense will stay on the field after that timeout. Again, 49-7, 16.6 seconds to play in the first half. This has seemed like the longest second quarter for a game that's 42-point margin. But again, we've got our BC Tool Rental halftime report coming up in just a few moments. Recapping the first half, we'll have scores and stats, and we'll talk with Rick McKnight about the Ironton Hall of Fame induction ceremonies next weekend. All right, the Tigers on 4th down. 2 receivers right, 1 left. H-back to the left side is Jacob Hughes. Tyson Harvey on the right side of Caden Edwards, who lines up in the shotgun. Edwards takes the snap, looks to throw. Has some time, fires to the right. The pass is going to be caught by Baker. He will slam on the brakes, cut left, spun down inside the 10 to about the 9-yard line. That'll stop the clock with 7.9 seconds. Ironton hustles to the line of scrimmage. Edwards under center throws this one into the turf with 6.2 seconds to play. Stops the clock, and it will be 2nd down and goal. That last first down brought to you by Anderson and Anderson Attorneys at Law.
Baker trying to pick up as much as he can, and made a couple of nice moves before he got tackled inside the 10 at about the 9. Is that inside the 9?
Can't see. That's the dark section. Edwards again from the shotgun. Tyson Harvey on his right side. Edwards will take. Drops back. Fires a pass out of the flat. Tyson Harvey makes the catch and strolls into the end zone. T-Harv, thanks for coming.
Well, the scoreboard says 7 yards, so... Okay.
What do you want to call it?
Looked like it was 9.
We'll call it 9.
Linda said 9.
Yep.
Was it the 9?
We'll do 9. Nope. Tigers with a 50 burger in the first half. 55-7, 2.1 seconds to go.
Nice patience that time by Edwards, waiting for Harvey to come clear, and there he was. A nice catch in the end zone, untouched.
Beckham Waginger with the PAT. Extra point brought to you by the Paramount Arts Center in Ashland. It is 56-7.
Can we just run that 2.1 and
Yeah, we'll call it a day.
they're not going to make us kick off, are they?
5 plays in that scoring drive for the Fighting Tigers. 26 yards is all it took. And 50 seconds. Scoring drive is a service of the Armory Smokehouse.
Third touchdown pass for Aiden Edwards. Had 1 for 25, 1 for 40, and 1 for 9. The 40 was to Bryson Mullins. The 25 was to Maddox Markle. And the 9 was to Tyson Harvey, son of Craig. I think that's it.
Yeah, son of Craig. Tyson Harvey with the touchdown reception. That will mark his second touchdown reception of the season. I'll double check that. See when his other receiving touchdown was. He had a touchdown reception last week, actually. Another kickoff brought to you by Liberty Bank. David Fields with that kickoff. This one is going to hit at the 10, rolls down to about the 6-yard line, where it is picked up and the clock hits 0. No return. Was that Allison on the return? Yep, Jack Allison on the return. Clock hits 0. Half is over. There's a flag. Across the way, the official's waving it off. He said, enough. Let's just forget this. Go to the locker room. Halftime, 56-7. Ironton with the lead. Back after this timeout with the BC Tool Rental halftime report on News Talk 106.7 WIRO, The Eagle, and Kool TV.
Big news. Football is back, and so is Pick 6 from 1999 at Buffalo Wild Wings. This is the ultimate meal for two, with 2 entrees, 2 sides, and 2 drinks. Pick between boneless wings and any of the 26 sauces and seasonings, spicy sauced or grilled crispy chicken dippers, and hand-smashed, double-stacked, all-American cheeseburgers with sides and fries, tots, and potato wedges. Pick 6 meal for 2 at participating locations for a limited time. Pricing may vary by region. See service for details. Tax fees extra. Not valid with other discounts or offers.
Get game day ready at Koon's Corner, 1412 South 3rd Street in Ironton. From custom t-shirt designs to the best selection of Fighting Tiger apparel, they've got your hometown spirit covered. And while you're there, step inside Sip and Shop, Ironton's only coffee cafe, serving up craft coffee, ice refreshers, and more. Whether you're repping the Tigers or just relaxing with your favorite drink, Koon's Corner is your spot. Kevin, Amy, and the crew at Koon's Corner say, go Big I.
Hungry for that taste of home but don't feel like cooking? Head across the river and visit Uncle Paul and Missy's Country Kitchen on 16th Street in Ashland. Missy serves up old-fashioned home-cooked meals, and the atmosphere makes you feel right at home. Hearty breakfasts and daily specials are budget-friendly and fresh. Uncle Paul and Missy's is proud to support the Ironton Fighting Tigers and say, go Big I. Uncle Paul and Missy's Country Kitchen, where good food and good company come together.
Since 1871, O'Keefe Baker Funeral Home has been a steady presence in the Ironton community. Family owned by John Baker and his family since 1962, they've provided compassionate care and trusted service for generations. Located at 1108 South 6th Street, O'Keefe Baker is proud to support Ironton Fighting Tigers sports and the young men and women who represent our town with pride. O'Keefe Baker Funeral Home, honoring traditions, supporting our community, and cheering on the Tigers every step of the way.
Your college experience should be built just for you, supporting everything you value most. That's why Ohio University delivers the high-quality education we're known for right here on our southern campus. Whether you're a full-time student or working full-time, Ohio's affordable, flexible degrees are always in demand in our community and can take you anywhere. Earn a degree in your own backyard on your own terms and move your career and your community forever forward. Learn more at ohio.edu/Southern.
Since 2002, Abbott Home Care has been locally owned, proudly serving families across Southeast Ohio. With a team of skilled nurses, home health aides, and medical social workers, Abbott Home Care offers top quality occupational, physical, and speech therapy. They accept Medicare, Medicaid, and most insurance plans because caring for the community is what they do best. Nationally recognized as a home care elite top agency, Abbott Home Care is where caring professionals care for our community. Visit abbotthomecare.com.
24 minutes are in the books. Now it's time for the BC Tool Rental Halftime Report, powered by BC Tool Rental in Ironton. Now, back to the stadium with Jason Filyaw and Kevin Anthony.
56-7 at halftime. Ironton with the lead over Gallia Academy. Yes, it is halftime. We're back on the BC Tool Rental Halftime Report. We'll recap the first half now. This first half scoring recap is brought to you by Jim Howard & Son Body Shop and Towing. Ironton wasted no time getting on the scoreboard. They took the kickoff first. After a touchback, they put the ball in play at the 20, and Zane Williams took the ball at the 20 and ran 80 yards to pay dirt. One play, 80 yards, 15 seconds. After the extra point kick by Beckham Waginger, it was 7-0. 3 and out for Gallia. Gave the ball to Ironton at the Blue Devil 39-yard line. They found the end zone again, 3 plays. 25-yard touchdown pass from Caden Edwards to Maddox Markle. Set the score 13-0. Waginger's extra point kick made it 14-0, 8:41 to go. Another 3 and out from the Blue Devils. Tigers good field position again at their own 47, and they would take a 6-play drive down the field, 53 yards. Caden Edwards' 2-yard run ends the drive. 3:06 off the clock, 21-0 after the extra point. 3:34, we're still in the first quarter. The Blue Devils go 3 and out once again. Ironton takes over at the Gallia Academy 38-yard line. We move actually into the second quarter with this drive, but this drive ended on an 11-yard touchdown pass from Wolf to Baker. 3 plays, 38 yards, 59 seconds, 28-0 after the extra point kick from Beckham Waginger. And again, it was Wyatt Wolf with a touchdown pass to Braden Baker. Gallia, 6-play drive, punted again. Ironton takes over at the 45, their own 45. 2 plays in the drive, 55 yards. Caden Edwards, a pop pass to Bryson Mullins, 40 yards, 35-0 after the extra point. Gallia did get on the board on the ensuing drive. They took over at the 23-yard line. Max Canaday with a fake handoff, and he runs left and hits the sidelines, and he goes 77 yards for the score. Extra point kick made it 35-7, 5:42 to play, but Ironton answered extremely quickly. Easton Cottle with a kickoff return, picked it up at the 25 and goes 75 yards for the score. 42-7, 5:42 to go. Ironton will score another special teams touchdown on the next drive. Gallia 3 and out. Maddox Markle, 40-yard punt return for the touchdown. Extra point kick, 49-7. Blue Devils turn the ball over on downs on the next series, going forward on 4th down and 3. That gave Ironton excellent field position at the Blue Devil 26. And 5 plays later, they're in the end zone again. 5 plays, 26 yards. Caden Edwards, 7-yard touchdown pass to Tyson Harvey. 50 seconds is all it took. 56-7, Fighting Tigers after the extra point. Kickoff to Jack Allison. He ran out the final 2 seconds, and that's where we are at the half. 56-7, Ironton on top. First half scoring recap brought to you by Jim Howard & Son Body Shop and Towing. Back after this timeout with more on the BC Tool Rental Halftime Report. We'll talk with Rick McKnight about the Hall of Fame induction ceremony next weekend at Ironton. Here on News Talk 106.7 WIRO, The Eagle, and Kool TV.
When a customer calls, emails, or messages, every second matters. If you're not first to respond, someone else will be. Action AI and Automation helps local businesses follow up faster, answer every call, and books more appointments automatically. We're a local business platform built for local businesses. Never miss an opportunity. Get your free Speed Delete playbook now at actionaisystems.com/football. That's actionaisystems.com/football.
When you're looking for the deal that's right for you, and you want the best quality and service too, I'm gonna tell you about the place that you should try, and this will be the only place where you buy.
For all your auto insurance needs, call Sheer Mountain Insurance. We work with many national insurance companies, and we give you choices. Plus, we're your local source for your homeowner's insurance coverage, too. Be sure to ask about our auto home discount packages available. Sheer Mountain Insurance. Call 740-532-8755.
Since 1896, Liberty Bank has been a vital part of the community. As a community bank, they're committed to the people and businesses in the area. They're your friends and neighbors. They know you by name. Stop in and see what they have to offer. Great rates on mortgage loans, construction loans, and automotive loans. It's personal service with a smile, and they treat you like family. Liberty Bank in Ironton and Proctorville says, "Go Tigers." Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Everyone has a fave Wendy's Frosty flavor. And when you're choosing from chocolate or vanilla, it's not that hard. But now, there's all new Frosty Swirls and Frosty Fusions. So try picking your fave from Oreo Brownie Fusion, Pop-Tarts Strawberry Fusion, Strawberry Swirl, Brownie Batter Swirl, Caramel Swirl, and Caramel Crunch Fusion. Not so easy now, huh? For a fresh way to Frosty, gotta be Wendy's. Open till midnight or later.
At participating U.S. Wendy's, hours may vary by location. Oreo is a trademark of Mondelez International Group. Pop-Tarts is a trademark of Kellogg North America Co., LLC. Used with permission.
This is the BC Tool Rental Halftime Report.
Back at Gallia Academy, where Ironton leads 56-7 over the Blue Devils, the BC Tool Rental Halftime Report rolls on. Jason Filiot, Kevin Anthony. Now Rick McKnight joins us in the booth. So, Rick, first let's dispel these rumors. Kevin said that you were going to be the volleyball coach and the girls' basketball coach.
Like I told you, Kevin's crazy.
All right.
That's why he ran track.
Rick, of course, the longtime public address announcer at Ironton. How long you been doing it?
Too long.
Too long. All right, fair enough. Big event next weekend at Ironton. It is senior night, of course, for the Friday night football game. They're going to have the groundbreaking ceremony for the Wellness Center. And then, of course, the Hall of Fame induction ceremony next Saturday night. Those going in will be introduced in the first quarter, or at the end of the first quarter of the football game. Let's just talk about that a little bit. Big event, and it's always fun for the Hall of Fame and seeing folks come in and be recognized for the great things they did for Ironton High School.
You know, we've got, we got 7 classes now, 35 people in the Hall of Fame, and got 5 going in this year, 5 good names. Got Doris Hannon, who actually started girls basketball at Ironton and took a team to the state. We got Big John Pemberton, who won the state in shot put. We got Ryan Hurley, who won 3-time state champion in golf and 1-time runner-up. We got Hope Broyle, who George McAfee made the statement that he wasn't the best player on the team, that Hope Broyle was. And George McAfee says that about you, you done something well, real well.
Yep.
I mean, George McAfee is probably the best to ever come out of Ironton.
And he's in the Hall of Fame.
Hall of Fame.
Was that all 5? Did we get all 5?
Ryan Hurley.
Ryan Hurley?
I said Ryan.
Okay.
Who else?
Ryan, Hobe, Doris,
John. Oh, Tim Hodges.
Yeah, Tim Hodges.
Tim Hodges. Tim was quarterback on our football team. What was it, 72? 79.
Right.
72
79.
state champions.
79. Yeah, 79, right?
79 state champions, yes. Tim was a quarterback. Great kid. Great guy. But all 5 of those will go in Saturday night at 7 o'clock at the cafeteria at Ironton High School. And it's a pleasure to be involved in this. And we've got some good ones in there, and we still got some good ones to go.
There's a lot of names still on that list that they'll get in, right? I know people are like, well, why isn't this person there? What? You can only take 5, and they'll get there eventually. But it is next Saturday night at the Ironton High School cafeteria, $10 admission to get in, and we can't wait to see Friday night with that football game and everything about it. But the Hall of Fame is always neat. Now, last year we had 2 classes going in at once to kind of get caught up from a year that we missed because of COVID. But 2 classes went in this year, and we're back to 5, and we'll keep that thing going for years to come.
We got an old announcer coming back and going to MC the Hall of Fame. Rick Maney will be our MC for the Hall of Fame. Jason's got prior commitments, so we had to go dig down and get Rick to come out, and he'll do a good job.
He was excited. I talked to him last week, when we found out, and he said, well, I'm thrilled. Just thank you so much. And, he'll get a chance to see some of the folks who are already in and, talk with them and people that he covered when he was calling the games here for Ironton. So I think he's excited about that. He's an Ironton guy through and through. You know that.
Yes, wholeheartedly. When they get inducted, they get the orange blazer with the Hall of Fame sticker on it, and they get tickets to get in every game. It's great to be a member of our Hall of Fame. I've had so many people call me and tell me, but how great it is to be there. But if you see the list of 150, 180 names that we got to go through every year and add more to it, I know people call all the time and say, this guy needs it, this guy needs it. But hang loose. They're going to get there sooner or later. But you got to realize this is Ironton High School, and there's a bunch of names on that list.
Yeah, a bunch of names. And you go back to years, and I know a lot of people think of, the 70s and 40s, but there are a lot of players that were back long before that, in the 40s and 50s, that were exceptional athletes that are going in.
Herb Brewer was in 35.
Yeah, and you go back that far. And George McAfee, and just so many different guys, and gals who have made their mark at Ironton High School. So it's always exciting. $10 if you want to go and check out the ceremony. It is next Saturday at the Ironton High School cafeteria. 6 o'clock start. They'll recognize the inductees in the first quarter, at the end of the first quarter of the game Friday night against Portsmouth. So always exciting, and we look forward to that. Good times.
If you're not doing anything next Saturday, please try to make it. You'll enjoy yourself.
Did you go to the soccer game last night?
No, I did not. My wife did, but I didn't.
That was really exciting. And just another thing, you want to talk about Ironton athletics, soccer team, boys and girls both won a playoff game. You played the first playoff game at the Tank for the boys, and, man, that was just electric and just so much fun. I told Kevin on the way up here, I've never been a soccer guy, but I had a blast last night. Man, that was a lot of fun.
I've watched the junior high a couple times this year, but I stayed home and watched two 40-year-old quarterbacks playing the NFL.
Fair enough. So you weren't going to be coached back in the 90s, right?
No, sir, okay. Never.
All right.
I always had a microphone in my hand, not a whistle.
Hey, what's your response been from folks? And Kevin and I both have a T-shirt with you on it, and it says, "Are you ready for some football?" What people love that. I mean, you're on WSAZ's football intro.
It was one of those things that I just walked out there one night and said, "Let me ask you something. Are you ready for some football?" And it stuck. And couple people's, they made some T-shirts, and I also got a T-shirt with you guys on it too. All three of us. I'm on the back, and you guys are on the front. But I'm going to say this: I think in Ironton we got the two best radio announcers around. I would like to say one thing while I'm on here. Prayers to Dickie Martin and his family.
Yeah.
Dickie did Ashland Tomcats game for many, many, many years, and probably one of the finest announcers ever. Prayers to his family and the Tomcat Nation.
Yeah, we lost him earlier this week, and I know, love him or hate him, he was great at what he did, and he was a good friend, and he'll be missed. Tomcat Nation will definitely miss him. So thanks for bringing that up. Yeah, prayers to Dickie's family. All right, Rick, I know you got a lot of stuff going on, so we appreciate you talking about the Hall of Fame, and we'll let you get out of here, and we'll see you next Friday. Appreciate the comments.
Thank you.
All right, Rick McKnight, longtime PA announcer and part of the Hall of Fame committee at Ironton. We'll step aside. We'll be back and take a look at the first half stats on News Talk 106.7 WIRO, The Eagle, and Kool TV.
Glockner's annual Ultimate Tailgate event is here, and you can make the buy of the year with special event savings and Glockner's lowest live market prices on the season's best inventory. We make it easy to shop because we never inflate our prices in hopes of winning a negotiating contest. No tricks, games, or hidden fees. Plus, get a cash offer for your trade above current market value in less than 15 minutes during the Ultimate Tailgate event.
We make it easy at Glockner.com.
This football season, there's no better place to fuel up before the game or celebrate a Fighting Tiger win than Patties and Pints in downtown Ironton. From gourmet burgers to crisp wings and ice-cold drafts, Patties and Pints brings big flavor and hometown pride together under one roof. Bring your team, bring your appetite, and bring your Tiger spirit. Check out the menu and game day specials at pattiesandpints.com. Patties and Pints, where Ironton eat, drink, and cheer.
When a customer calls, emails, or messages, every second matters. If you're not first to respond, someone else will be. Action AI and Automation helps local businesses follow up faster, answer every call, and books more appointments automatically. We're a local business platform built for local businesses. Never miss an opportunity. Get your free Speed to Lead playbook now at actionaisystems.com/football. That's actionaisystems.com/football.
You're tuned in to Ironton Fighting Tigers football, and it's brought to you in part by Desco Federal Credit Union. Locally owned and right here for you with 8 branches across Ohio, Kentucky, and West Virginia. They've got great rates and a mobile app that makes banking super easy. Plus, your money is insured up to $1 million. Check out descofcu.org or give them a call at 800-488-0746. Desco Federal Credit Union. Local, loyal, and all about you.
Now back to the BC Tool Rental halftime report.
Back at Gallia Academy, where Ironton leads 56-7 at the break. Jason Filion, Kevin Anthony on News. What are you doing? News Talk 106.7, WIRO, the Eagle, and Kool TV. Kevin's got a look at the first half statistics powered by Buckeye Monument Company in Ironton.
First for the Blue Devils of the Gallia Academy, Max Canaday. 3 for 6 passing for 4 yards, 3 rushes for 86, including an electric 77-yard touchdown run in that second quarter. That would be their only score. Bryden Howe, 7 rushes for 11 yards, and Parker Burris, 7 rushes for -4. Adding in that big 77 with the rushing totals, 93 rush yards, 4 pass yards for Gallia, and 97 total first half yards for them. Fighting Tigers, Caden Edwards, 7 of 9 passing, 97 yards, touchdown passes of 25, 40, and 9. Carried the ball once for 22. We thought he scored earlier on a second attempt, but it was called back. Wyatt Wolf, 1 for 1 passing, an 11-yard touchdown pass. He rushed the ball for 4 yards. Ryan Kidd threw the ball 1 time, completed 1 for 35 yards. So passing totals for the Tigers, 9 of 11 for 145. Rushing, Zane Williams, very busy in that first quarter. 5 carries, 125 yards, including an 80-yard touchdown run. So nice job by Zane. The Fighting Tigers, 303 total yards in that first half, 158 on the ground, 145 through the air. The receivers, Bryson Mullins, 1 catch for 40 yards. That was a 40-yard touchdown pop pass from Caden Edwards. Maddox Markle caught 2 balls for 60. One of those was a touchdown pass of 25 from Caden Edwards. Braden Baker caught 3 balls for 30. One as an 11-yard touchdown pass, a pass thrown by Wyatt Wolf. And Tyson Harvey, 1 catch at the end of that second quarter. And it was in the dark. It looked like the ball was spotted at the 9. So for now, it was a 9-yard touchdown pass from Caden Edwards to Tyson Harvey. Again, the Tigers' total offense of 303. 158 on the ground, 145, of course, led by Zane Williams, 5 carries, 125, and an 80-yard touchdown run to 97 total yards by Gallia. And again, halftime score, 56-7. Penalties, Gallipolis incurred 3 penalties for 20 yards. Ironton, 1 penalty in that first half for 10, totaling 10 yards. So both bands have performed. Ironton did magnificent, of course. And Gallia Academy down there now. Both teams should be out. Yep, and they are out there warming up. So we'll have a running clock as 3 minutes is up right now for the second half of football.
We're going to step aside again.
That was Rick McKnight that came to talk to us.
He did.
That means we're somebody.
He's big time.
That's what I'm talking about.
All right, we'll be back after this timeout with more at halftime here on News Talk 106.7 WIRO, the Eagle, and Kool TV.
You've been listening to the BC Tool Rental Halftime Report, powered by BC Tool Rental in Ironton. Stick around. The second half is just minutes away on News Talk 106.7 WIRO.
Have you heard about the Ironton Tigers debit card available exclusively at Ohio Valley Bank? OVB offers custom Community First debit cards honoring area schools and local civic groups. A portion of the proceeds from every upgraded card is donated directly towards the school or organization represented on the card. Be part of the team. Support the Ironton Fighting Tigers and get your exclusive Ironton debit card today. Ohio Valley Bank, member FDIC.
Since 2002, Abbott Home Care has been locally owned, proudly serving families across Southeast Ohio. With a team of skilled nurses, home health aides, and medical social workers, Abbott Home Care offers top quality occupational, physical, and speech therapy. They accept Medicare, Medicaid, and most insurance plans because caring for the community is what they do best. Nationally recognized as a home care elite top agency, Abbott Home Care is where caring professionals care for our community. Visit abbotthomecare.com.
This is Ironton Fighting Tiger Football on News Talk 1067 WIRO.
Getting ready to start the second half. Both teams stretching. The captains will meet at midfield and get ready for the start of the second half. Ironton on top, 56-7, leading Gallia Academy. Let's take a look at some scores from around the area. The area scoreboard is presented by the Armory Smokehouse. We'll go down the region as it stands right now. Number 3, Columbus Academy leads Bishop Reedy 8-0 in the second. Nelsonville York, number 4, over Benton County, 35-12 in the third. Afrocentric, number 5, will play Walnut Ridge tomorrow. Barnesville, the Shamrocks trail Independence, West Virginia, 21-14 in the second. Zane Trace all over Paint Valley, 62-0. Portsmouth over South Point, 21-7. Amanda Clear Creek trails Fairfield Union, 27-14. Coldgrove leads Fairland, 30-0 in the fourth. Valley over Grandview Heights, 24-0. Harvest Prep with a 7-point lead over Westerville South, 14-7. If they lose, they're out of the playoffs. Northwest leads Waverly 34-28, and this score is reported. Chesapeake leads Rock Hill 6-0 at halftime. Jackson over Miami Trace 27-20. We're going to slide in another 60-second timeout and be back with the start of the second half on News Talk 1067 WIRO, The Eagle.
Hungry for that taste of home but don't feel like cooking? Head across the river and visit Uncle Paul and Missy's Country Kitchen on 16th Street in Ashland. Missy serves up old-fashioned home-cooked meals, and the atmosphere makes you feel right at home. Hearty breakfasts and daily specials are budget-friendly and fresh. Uncle Paul and Missy's is proud to support the Ironton Fighting Tigers and say go big I. Uncle Paul and Missy's Country Kitchen, where good food and good company come together.
Got some spare time? Then how about a trip to Spare Time Recreation? There are so many things to do. You can skate, you can bowl, you can play laser tag till your heart's content. Spend some spare time in the game room and take a break from all the fun at the snack bar. And then if you have any more spare time, you can do it all over again. Check about booking Spare Time Recreation for a party. Just call 740-533-1222. That's 740-533-1222. And spend some spare time at Spare Time Recreation Center, 1216 South 3rd Street, Ironton.
This is Ironton Fighting Tiger Football on News Talk 1067 WIRO.
We'll start the second half with a running clock. Ironton will kick away. David Fields with another Liberty Bank kickoff. Just got an update. Rock Hill just went on top of Chesapeake 7-6. Thank you, Dave Roberts. Fields with the kickoff. That one is going to be fielded at about the 19-yard line and out to close to the 30. I think that was Jack Allison.
And a late flag.
Allison on return. Taken down by Walker. Flag on the
Now we're
play.
going to see a lot of new players in there for Ironton here in the second half. We'll try to get those as we can. Let's see, Landon Deere is on the defensive line for the Tigers. Let me sort this penalty out. John Weaver also on the defensive line. And Joey Weaver there as well. Have they signaled anything yet? Clock's still running, so.
Yes, it is.
So they'll spot it back to the 14 or the 15? 14. Thank you, sir. Gallia with the football. First down and 10. I think you've got Jackson Lavender in at one cornerback spot.
Got Liam Philibon in there as well. Here's a run up the middle. A little skirmish, small skirmish there with Aiden Justice and Logan Kinney. Gain of about 7, 2nd down and 3. Max Canaday still in at quarterback for Gallia Academy. In the backfield with him is Bryden Howell. He's got a single receiver to the left and 2 to the right. Canaday will take, and he hands off to Howell. Howell trying to find the edge, and he is going to be spun down by Landon Thomas. You were laughing because somebody was grabbed, right? Is that what you were laughing at?
Yeah. Fighting Tiger, he's like, hey, I'm trying to get away, but I can't because he's got a hold of my jersey. But
I saw the same thing. 3rd down, 3 yards to go after the game by Howell. Aiden Justice and Braylon Knipp are the linebackers. Bobby Kidd is a cornerback. Canaday from the shotgun on 3rd down and short. Canaday will hand off to Howell. Hit in the backfield and dropped by Bobby Kidd. Loss on the play all the way back to... Where are they going to spot it? Forward progress, the 20.
16, 17.
Where are they?
$17.
17.
-5 for Mr. Howell.
Nice tackle.
Yeah, he shot in like a dart from his cornerback position, and as soon as Howell got that football, he met Brian Bubby Kidd. 4th and 7.
Landon Thomas deep to receive the punts. Player late getting on the field. There's all kinds of confusion. Like they snapped the ball and the guy was still running on the field. So that's going to be a procedure call against Gallia Academy. 8:21 left. That's a 4-minute drive, and they're at -5 yards. So Thomas is deep to receive. Landon, the junior?
Yes, Landon's the junior. My goal the second half is to try to amass at least 6 freshmen on one side of the football.
Okay, at the same time.
At the same time.
High snap.
Nice catch.
Yep. Kicked away, a high, short knuckleballing kick that hits at the 35, takes a Blue Devil roll across the 40 and out to the 45-yard line. The Tigers will set up their 1st down and 10 from the Blue Devil 45. 7:43 to play in the 3rd quarter.
Ironton has already seen that quarterback Edwards, Bubby Kidd, Wyatt Wolf. Those 3 have all attempted passes. Who will come onto the field next?
It looks like it's going to be Wolf again. Yep, Wyatt Wolf at quarterback. Landon Thomas behind him. Tigers have 2 receivers to the right. H-back to the right is Aiden Justice. Wolf will take and hands off to Thomas straight up the gut. Thomas across the 40, 35, and down to the 30-yard line. That's a 1st down for Landon Thomas. Another 1st down brought to you by Anderson & Anderson Attorneys at Law.
And put that football down for me, please. 32.
32.
Okay.
Missed that by 2 yards.
14-yard pickup by Landon Thomas.
Demir Curtis in as a slot receiver to the right side. Wolf claps his hands, takes the snap, quick pass out. Curtis makes the catch. Curtis cuts upfield, and he will fight his way down to around. Hang on. I'm just going to let him spot it now because I thought he was down to about the 25. They mark it down to the 26 and a half. 6 yards on that pass play. 2nd down, 4 yards to go. 6:35 to play. 3rd quarter. All right, Wolf again from the shotgun. He will fake the handoff to Thomas and run to the left side. Wolf is being pursued, and he'll be drugged down at the 29-yard line.
His second carry of the night. First was for 4. This for a loss of 3. Third down, and it looks like 5. 3rd and 5 for Ironton.
Tigers have Reed Hunt in as a wideout. There's a freshman quarterback. Thomas, the junior tailback, takes the toss and runs right side. He is hit in the backfield, fights his way forward to around the 30-yard line, but brought down there. 4th down coming up. Let's see who we got on the offensive line. Looks like Landon Deere. Tiger offense, by the way, staying on the field on 4th down. Joey Weaver is in. Looks like Brody Howells on the offensive line. 4th down for the Tigers. Wolf takes, under pressure, rolls to the left side, stumbles but stays on his feet, lobs one down the near side, and the pass is incomplete. Out of bounds at around the 10-yard line. Intended for Demir Curtis. Tigers turn it over.
Yeah, did a nice job to get away from the pressure in the backfield. Almost slipped and fell, caught his balance, and was able to at least put it out there for Demir to try to get one hand on it, but turnover on downs. 1st down, Gallia. We still set at 56-7 here. Running clock, 3rd quarter.
Now they switch possessions. Let's slide into timeout real quick on News Talk 106.7 WIRO.
Get game day ready at Koon's Corner, 1412 South 3rd Street in Ironton. From custom t-shirt designs to the best selection of Fighting Tiger apparel, they've got your hometown spirit covered. And while you're there, step inside Sip and Shop, Ironton's only coffee cafe, serving up craft coffee, ice refreshers, and more. Whether you're repping the Tigers or just relaxing with your favorite drink, Koon's Corner is your spot. Kevin, Amy, and the crew at Koon's Corner say, go Big I.
Since 2002, Abbott Home Care has been locally owned, proudly serving families across Southeast Ohio. With a team of skilled nurses, home health aides, and medical social workers, Abbott Home Care offers top quality occupational, physical, and speech therapy. They accept Medicare, Medicaid, and most insurance plans because caring for the community is what they do best. Nationally recognized as a home care elite top agency, Abbott Home Care is where caring professionals care for our community. Visit AbbottHomeCare.com.
This is Ironton Fighting Tiger Football on News Talk 106.7 WIRO.
Back to action once again. You know, the first half, they take every second of the play clock, and they're out there for a few minutes. We get the running clock in the second half. They're just snapping the ball like crazy. 2 plays already run. One, a run by Howell, Bryden Howell. He's tackled at the line of scrimmage for no gain. And then Canada, with a pass attempt, rolls right, doesn't find anyone, so he throws it out of bounds. Incomplete. 3rd down and 10 yards to go now for the Blue Devils. Got the ball at the 30-yard line, trailing 56-7. Canada again from the shotgun. He's got Hal beside him, takes the snap and rolls to the near side. Looks downfield, fires downfield. The pass is going to be tipped and incomplete.
Demir Curtis.
Yep.
Yes. And this is the 3rd play in a row, Jason, that my main man, Joey Weaver, has gotten held, throwing his hands up like, dude.
What's it going to take?
You're going to miss this.
I tell you what, that's true. Alex Blair thought he had that. I mean, he had the ball in his hands and started to turn upfield, but Curtis came and swatted it away. 4th down. Punt team on the field once again for Gallia Academy. 2:04 to play, 3rd quarter. Landon Thomas deep to receive.
I know we see him on the football field, but I enjoy watching Demir play basketball, especially defensively, locking down whomever he's guarding. Punt is away.
Yep, and out of bounds. It just did land out of bounds. I think Tigers will get it about the 45-yard line. Gallia Academy's run 6 plays this half, 2 punts. Ironton gets it with 1:41 to play, 3rd quarter. And leading 56-7. This is a series that has been dominated by Ironton. The biggest margin of victory for Ironton was 52-0 in 2019, a game that was played right here. That was a big game at the time. Gallia came in. They may have had one loss, or they may have been undefeated at that time, and Ironton just put it on them. Wyatt Wolf again from the shotgun formation. Bobbles the snap. He'll just have to go back and dive on it all the way back at the 36-yard line. Snap was a little low, and that'll be a loss. And Ironton will look at second down and long. 1:13 to play.
The 45 to the 37. 8-yard loss on the play.
Two receivers left, one right. Wolf takes the shotgun snap. He'll hand off to Aiden Justice, who barrels his way ahead and still on his feet. Somehow kept that pile moving across the 40 and got out to the 41-yard line. Good hard run by the freshman.
4-yard pickup by Aiden Justice.
30 on the play clock, 35 on the game clock. Ironton will have to snap it one more time.
Officials are
Is there a
talking
penalty?
about something. I'm going to focus on the student section of Gallia because they're having fun and something is going on.
Yeah. Well, they've got their costumes on.
Well, the two folks that were easy to spot with the costumes are the girls' volleyball team because they have a 6'4" and a 6'3". The 6'4" girl was dressed as a big, huge pumpkin, so it was easy to spot her. And then the other 6'3" girl, she's just tall. So I saw the volleyball girls from Gallia, those two 6'4" and 6'3".
What about the panda bear down there?
I don't know what that is.
That's a panda bear. And the officials are huddling up. I don't know what they're talking about. We don't have any way to hear what they're saying, and I'm not a lip reader.
I know what they're saying. They're saying, did you know that the fastest takedown in Ironton High School wrestling history is 1 second? That's what they were saying.
1 second?
1 second.
How's that possible? Who did
I was
that?
there. I saw it.
Who did that?
I'm gonna let me call Jim Linville, the head coach of Ironton High School Wrestling, and ask him. 1 second. There was 1 second on the clock, and a takedown incurred.
That
I
is
saw it. I was
crazy.
there.
That's crazy.
Okay, hey, back to football.
All right, here we go. A single wide receiver to the left, 3 to the right. Wolf from the shotgun takes the snap, has some time, launches one down the far side, and that pass is going to be incomplete, overthrown, intended for Bobby Kidd.
Hey, is that a flag?
Yep, sure is.
And that'll get us out of the third quarter at least.
Yep. Clock is going to hit 0, so we will be back with the fourth quarter after this timeout. 56-7 Fighting Tigers on News Talk 106.7 WIRO, The Eagle, and Kool TV.
Big shout out to the Ironton Fighting Tigers. State champs last year and ready to do it again.
Everybody at 2nd Street Auto Sales is cheering you on this season. If you need a car, talk to Tina. She's out there buying at auction, hunting for deals, and bringing them back to Ironton just for you. And if she doesn't have what you're looking for, no worries. She'll find it for you because that's what she does. She sells cars. And lots of them. 2nd Street Auto Sales in Ironton. Honest deals. Hometown service.
Go Tigers.
When a customer calls, emails, or messages, every second matters. If you're not first to respond, someone else will be. Action AI and Automation helps local businesses follow up faster, answer every call, and books more appointments automatically. We're a local business platform built for local businesses. Never miss an opportunity. Get your free Speed Delete playbook now at actionaisystems.com/football. That's actionaisystems.com/football.
This is Ironton Fighting Tiger Football on News Talk 106.7 WIRO.
56-7 as we start the fourth quarter. Ironton all over Gallia Academy. Jason Filiot, Kevin Anthony. News Talk 106.7 WIRO, The Eagle, and Kool TV. I'm still not sure what's going on. The officials are still talking. There was a flag at the end of the third quarter. We didn't see any indication of what that penalty was. But they've got the down marker as 3. So it must have been against Gallia, right?
Had had to be.
Because it would have been
So,
our fourth
fourth
down.
down play, yeah.
Well, they haven't started the game clock yet.
Oh, the marker has moved. Oh, now he's going back. The third down.
Nice. So it's third down? Or is it fourth down? It's third down.
I'm waiting for the third down marker guy to get on the ball there. Okay, there he goes. All right, third down.
Third down. 2 receivers right, 1 left. Wolf from the shotgun. Takes the snap, wants to throw. Here comes the pressure. 2 flags on the play. This one's going to come back as Wolf will fire this one to the sideline. The pass is going to be, is that a catch? It is. Bubby Kidd made the catch over there at the 28-yard line. But 2 flags on the play. We'll bring it back.
Flag on the play.
Holding against Ironton.
Holding on the offense.
Excited to see Nate Sloan in his senior year wrestling.
He's part of the soccer team.
Yep.
Is that one of the Meanix officiating referee?
That is correct.
Okay.
Yeah. Wearing the white hat.
Yes, sir. Very demonstrative with his calls. Throwing the flag. He had some oomph behind that flag toss. All right, so it's third down and 15 for the Fighting Tigers. Wolf backpedals into the shotgun, has 2 receivers to the left and 1 to the right. Aiden Justice behind him in the pistol set. Wolf will take the high snap, swings a pass out to the left side where it's caught by Bubby Kidd. He'll turn upfield looking for a block, gets behind Howell, moves to the right. Kidd across midfield, 45, has the first down and brought down at the 43-yard line. Bubby Kidd brought down by Alex Blair. That'll move the chains. Another first down brought to you by Anderson and Anderson, attorneys at law.
About a 23-yard pickup there for Brian Bubby Kidd.
Now if the Tigers get a score here, they'll be up by 56. And that will be the largest margin of victory in the series. Ironton scored the most points against Fairland last week in a 70-13 win. And there's a low snap and procedure all over the place. I don't think everybody was on the same page there. Ethan Rice also in for the Tigers on the offensive line. Stephen Payne. Mentioned Brody Howell. So you got Howell is a freshman. Wolf is a freshman. Aiden Justice is a freshman. Demir Curtis is a freshman. Wyatt Wolf again. The shotgun, hands off to, fakes the handoff to Justice and runs left, and he'll be brought down at around the 46-yard line. Second down and long, no gain, 2nd and 15.
Run, clock, run.
Yes, sir. Tigers will close out the regular season next week at home, senior night, against the Portsmouth Trojans. There's Thomas in motion. Handoff to him on the jet sweep. Hits the edge, breaks a couple of tackles, fights forward, and he gets back to the initial line of scrimmage, and that's it. And to set up a third down and 10 from the 43-yard line.
Close to a 5-yard pickup for Landon Thomas.
Well, I know that my youngest son, Luke, is going to be happy because Eugenio Suarez just hit a grand slam in the 8th inning for the Mariners against the Blue Jays.
Hey.
Here's Thomas in motion. He drops the pop pass, so that's an incomplete. If that's a handoff, it's a fumble, but it is a forward pop pass incomplete. And a timeout has been taken by Ironton. Let's step aside. 56-7 Tigers here on News Talk 106.7 WIRO, the Eagle, and Kool TV.
It takes a great team to achieve mission success, and the Ironton Fighting Tigers know that teamwork makes all the difference. The mission at the Armory Smokehouse is to deliver the highest quality food and excellent customer service to every guest. That's done through teamwork, communications, and respect. There's been many courageous men and women who have walked these very floors and have used the same philosophy while defending our freedom and country. The Armory Smokehouse, 920 Vernon Street, Ironton.
Since 1871, O'Keefe Baker Funeral Home has been a steady presence in the Ironton community. Family owned by John Baker and his family since 1962, they've provided compassionate care and trusted service for generations. Located at 1108 South 6th Street, O'Keefe Baker is proud to support Ironton Fighting Tiger sports and the young men and women who represent our town with pride. O'Keefe Baker Funeral Home, honoring traditions, supporting our community, and cheering on the Tigers every step of the way.
This is Ironton Fighting Tiger Football on News Talk 106.7 WIRO.
Fourth down, David Fields with the punt for the Fighting Tigers. This one will hit at the 5 and roll into the end zone for a touchback. So a 43-yard punt for David Fields. That's the first punt for the Tigers. That may be the first punt in about 3 or 4 weeks for Ironton. Gallia Academy with the ball, 7:44 to go.
Let's see if we see some new faces from them.
Nope.
Still see Max. Big Max still back there quarterbacking.
Max Canaday with 3 receivers to the left and 1 to the right. That's more new Ironton players in there. Caleb Porter in as a nose guard. I think we see Jameer Bacon out there as well. Here's Canaday looking to throw. Steps up in the pocket, and he's going to run. Moves right. Being chased by Kidd. Gets away from him across the 30, across the 40, and out of bounds at around the 46, 47-yard line. So Max Canaday has been the offense for the Blue Devils thus far. Had the long 77-yard touchdown run, and this one goes for 26, 27, 28 yards.
Yep. Anytime he can get outside the pocket, you see that long stride of his make things happen very fast.
First and 10 for the Blue Devils. Canaday again from the shotgun. Takes the snap, looks to throw. Steps up in the pocket again. He's going to run again. Hits the sidelines on the right side. He'll take it across the 40 and out of bounds at the 35-yard line. That's another Blue Devil first down. By the way, score update, third quarter. Harvest Prep and Westerville South tied at 14. Harvest Prep with just 7 games this year, but they got a pass to qualify for the playoffs with just 7 games, but they have to beat Westerville South or they do not get in, more than likely. Because their last game's against Kip Columbus, who doesn't have a win this year. Single receiver to the right, 3 to the left. Canaday from the shotgun takes the snap and looks to throw again. Has plenty of time. Launches one down the far side. The pass is going to be incomplete. There's a flag. Reed Hunt on the coverage of Alex Blair. Pass interference against the Fighting Tigers. We're down to 5:18 to play in the fourth quarter. Gallia Academy will finish up the season next week as they travel to South Point. By the way, halftime went quick. We did not get to our Screen Doctor Senior Student Athlete of the Week. We'll do that here. That was Lexi McCall. She was on with us on Tuesday nights inside Ironton football. Lexi McCall, volleyball player, also basketball player for the Fighting Tigers. More on her in a moment. Canaday rolling to the left side. Has some time, fires downfield. The pass is going to be caught at the 5-yard line. That is Burris, and Burris is brought down right at the 5. Again, Lexi McCall, the Senior Student Athlete of the Week, powered by Screen Doctors. Varsity all 4 years for basketball, 2-year volleyball, 3.8 GPA. National Honor Society, Honor Roll, History Honorary, Child Welfare, Freshie Award for Lexi McCall. Our Screen Doctor, Senior Student Athlete of the Week. Here is Canada looking to throw again. He'll lob one to the corner of the end zone. That's well out of bounds and incomplete.
A flag somewhere? Yep, flag on the play.
Where?
Drop near the line of scrimmage.
All right, back it up 10 yards. Screen Doctor, Senior Student Athlete, brought to you by Screen Doctors on County Road 1 in South Point, behind the Perry Township Fire Department. Danny Lane, the doctor, taking care of your window, door, and screened-in porches screening. Always doing a great job with the screens and supporting Ironton student athletes.
Lexi McCall, great kid, great athlete, great student athlete, as we just heard her academic status there. All around the super person.
3 receivers left, 1 right. Canada from the shotgun. Claps his hands, takes the snap, rolls out to the right side, fires to the corner of the end zone, and the pass is incomplete.
Landon Thomas, a little rush there, made Canada throw that one away sooner than he wanted to, and he's kind of holding that right shoulder. All his passes have been completed to one person today, and that's Parker Burris, number 11.
That's one of the players from Gallia just got sent off the field by the umpire right there. I think they're doing everything they can to try to just get this game over with as quick as they can. We're going to send somebody off. Well, let's talk about this play for about 5 minutes. We're down to 2.5 minutes to play in the game right now. Play clock is at 1 second. Now they'll ask to reset the play clock. Officials still walking around. Play clock again is down to 8. Are they going to reset it again? Just walk to midfield and shake hands. Timeout has been taken by Gallia. So let's step aside real quick on News Talk 106.7 WIRO and Kool TV.
Glockner's annual Ultimate Tailgate event is here, and you can make the buy of the year with special event savings and Glockner's lowest live market prices on the season's best inventory. We make it easy to shop because we never inflate our prices in hopes of winning a negotiating contest. No tricks, games, or hidden fees. Plus, get a cash offer for your trade above current market value in less than 15 minutes during the Ultimate Tailgate event.
We make it easy at Glockner.com.
Since 1896, Liberty Bank has been a vital part of the community. As a community bank, they're committed to the people and businesses in the area. They're your friends and neighbors. They know you by name. Stop in and see what they have to offer. Great rates on mortgage loans, construction loans, and automotive loans. It's personal service with a smile, and they treat you like family. Liberty Bank in Ironton and Proctorville says, "Go Tigers." Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
This is Ironton Fighting Tiger Football on News Talk 106.7 WIRO.
Final few moments here at Memorial Field. 2:01 to play in the fourth quarter. It's been all Ironton, 56-7. No scores by either team in the second half. 56-7 was our halftime score. And right now, Gallia Academy will look at third down and 15. Third and goal, I should say. Third and goal from the 15. Man, it is really, I know I've said this a bunch, but it is super dark in that corner of the end zone. The clock is still stopped.
And they just reset the play clock, too. So.
And another timeout from Gallia Academy. Now, you can't do that in college, right, or the NFL. You can't take back-to-back timeouts.
Correct.
But they did. Gallia Academy will drop to 3-6 and try to close out the season with a win next week at South Point. Ironton will improve to 8-1, and they'll have a home game next Friday against Portsmouth, senior night and Hall of Fame induction weekend. And they will have a home game the first week in November for the playoffs. Playoffs start Halloween night. And Ironton will have a bye in the first round. All right, Ironton runs back out on the field. Still waiting for Gallia. How are those hot dogs, by the way? Man, their sauce they use, they got a kick.
Yeah, nice, a spicy sauce, a little sweet, but not bad, not bad. Still like Ironton's better. Their hot dog sauce, that is.
They're the best. All right, here we go. 3rd down and goal from the 15 for Gallia Academy. They haven't started the clock yet. You got a new quarterback in there now for the Blue Devils. As we see Bentley Gilmore, a freshman.
Ooh.
And there's a ball that's loose, and it's almost picked up. Now Landon Thomas jumps on it. He tried to pick it up and run with it. It got away from him, and then he jumped on it to recover the fumble. That's our first turnover of the game.
You are correct. 17. Put that ball down. 17, there it is. 17-yard line for Ironton.
They may just take a knee here. I mean, we've got a minute and a half to go. And just take a knee, walk to midfield and shake hands and move on. Try to get everybody healthy for Portsmouth and the playoff run. Braylon Nip as the running back. Low snap. Nip takes the handoff. He runs to the left side. Nip out across the 25-30, out to the 35, close to it. Less than a minute to go. Braylon Nip getting a carry. Had a touchdown a couple weeks ago against Uniontown. Braylon Nip, 5'10 freshman. 44 seconds to play. There's movement there at the line. Tell you what, though, somebody has got some French fries out there.
Yes.
You know?
They came in. The smell came into the window.
They were winking at you earlier.
Oh, my gosh. I should have got some. The 3 hot dogs were my appetizer, so I figured I could wait.
17 seconds to play. Ironton's not going to snap the ball one more time, and that will do it. 56-7. Ironton with the win over Gallia Academy. They're 8-1 with a game to go. Gallia Academy drops to 3-6. We'll be back after this timeout. We'll start our locker room wrap-up brought to you by Iron City Hardware. That's coming up next on News Talk 106.7 WIRO, The Eagle, and Kool TV.
You're tuned in to Ironton Fighting Tigers football, and it's brought to you in part by Desco Federal Credit Union. Locally owned and right here for you with 8 branches across Ohio, Kentucky, and West Virginia. They've got great rates and a mobile app that makes banking super easy. Plus, your money is insured up to $1 million. Check out DescoFCU.org or give them a call at 800-488-0746. Desco Federal Credit Union. Local, loyal, and all about you.
When a customer calls, emails, or messages, every second matters. If you're not first to respond, someone else will be. Action AI and Automation helps local businesses follow up faster, answer every call, and books more appointments automatically. We're a local business platform built for local businesses. Never miss an opportunity. Get your free Speed Delete playbook now at actionaisystems.com/football. That's actionaisystems.com/football.
This is Ironton Fighting Tiger Football on News Talk 106.7 WIRO.
Everyone has a fave Wendy's Frosty flavor. And when you're choosing from chocolate or vanilla, it's not that hard. But now, there's all new Frosty Swirls and Frosty Fusions. So try picking your fave from Oreo Brownie Fusion, Pop-Tarts Strawberry Fusion, Strawberry Swirl, Brownie Batter Swirl, Caramel Swirl, and Caramel Crunch Fusion. Not so easy now, huh? For a fresh way to Frosty, gotta be Wendy's. Open till midnight or later.
At participating U.S. Wendy's. Hours may vary by location. Oreo is a trademark of Mondelez International Group. Pop-Tarts is a trademark of Kellogg North America Co., LLC. Used with permission.
When you're looking for the deal that's right for you, and you want the best quality and service too, I'm gonna tell you about the place that you should try, and this will be the only place where you buy.
What do you look for in an insurance agency? Honesty, reliability, experience? You'll find them all and more at Sheer Mountain Insurance. Whether it's auto, home, life, business, or more, see Sheer Mountain Insurance, 209 South 3rd Street in Ironton. Call 740-532-8755 for affordable, reliable insurance when you need it most.
Since 1871, O'Keefe Baker Funeral Home has been a steady presence in the Ironton community. Family owned by John Baker and his family since 1962, they've provided compassionate care and trusted service for generations. Located at 1108 South 6th Street, O'Keefe Baker is proud to support Ironton Fighting Tigers sports and the young men and women who represent our town with pride. O'Keefe Baker Funeral Home, honoring traditions, supporting our community, and cheering on the Tigers every step of the way.
Since 1896, Liberty Bank has been a vital part of the community. As a community bank, they're committed to the people and businesses in the area. They're your friends and neighbors. They know you by name. Stop in and see what they have to offer. Great rates on mortgage loans, construction loans, and automotive loans. It's personal service with a smile, and they treat you like family. Liberty Bank in Ironton and Proctorville says, "Go Tigers." Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
People's Bank Student Checking Account is designed for teens and college students. The special account allows for experience managing a checking account with a highly rated mobile banking app, along with a People's Bank Debit MasterCard for purchases and ATM use. It also offers options for direct deposit and mobile check deposit. Visit your nearest People's Bank location or learn more at peebo.com. People's Bank, working together, building success for now and for the future. Member FDIC.
Get ready, Tiger fans. It's time to ride in style. Bruce's Custom Carts in Ironton builds fully customized road legal golf carts that are all about you. Your colors, your style, your pride. Bruce's carts are perfect for tailgates, parades, and rolling down to the tank for the big game. The turnaround is quick and the service is second to none. Stop by today at 101 Township Road 328. Bruce and the Roach family are proud supporters of the Ironton Fighting Tigers. Go, Big Eye!
Did you miss anything? Then keep it right here. It's time for the Iron City Hardware Locker Room Wrap-Up with comments from head coach Trevin Pendleton, a game recap, stats and scores, brought to you by Iron City Hardware. Now, back to the Ram Pharmacy broadcast booth with Jason Philyaw and Kevin Anthony.
56-7 final score. Ironton wins it over Gallia Academy. Time for a post-game conversation with head coach Trevin Pendleton, brought to you by Callahan's at the Oasis. Down to Kevin Anthony.
Try to come be healthy and unscathed at the end of the game. Talk about, of course, Aiden Lane and how he's doing.
Oh, yeah, Aiden's good. Had a little bit of shoulder problem, but he's back. He was in the locker room feeling good. We just chose not to put him back in, kind of player management situation. But all in all, got out here relatively healthy, and it's on to the next week now.
Punt return for a touchdown, kickoff return for a touchdown. Talk about those units.
Yeah, they're playing really well. They're taking a lot of pride in what they're doing and getting some opportunities to make plays and taking advantage of them.
Our little three quarterback throwing the football, was that part of the plan today, or you've been working at all week, or what's going on with that?
Yeah, we got a lot of guys that are very versatile in this team and can do a lot of things. So we're going to utilize everything we got.
And defensively, the plan, getting after Max Canada and not let him sort of get off to an early start. A couple big runs, of course, but again, defensively, nice job by the defense tonight.
Yeah, obviously, I think our guys played really well. They played kind of kept their composure and understood what we needed to do, and played at a very fast pace, and played very aggressively, but very instinctively, and was able to maintain that discipline throughout the game, and we unfortunately used it to our advantage to make some plays.
Senior night next week, last regular season game. Portsmouth rivalry coming to town. Always a fun rivalry with the Portsmouth Trojans. What do you expect from your team this week in practice and with these seniors?
Yeah, I mean, it's rivalry week. Don't get no better than that. Second oldest rivalry in the state. So we're going to be locked in. We're going to be ready to go.
Coach, thank you for your time. Stay locked in and stay healthy.
Yes, sir. Go Tigers.
Back to you, Jason.
All right, thanks a lot, Kevin. Our post-game conversation with head coach Trevin Pendleton, brought to you by Callahan's at the Oasis on South 3rd Street. Back after this timeout, we'll recap the second half. We'll have stats and more. We'll also have our defensive play of the game powered by White Label Ad Company. That is coming up, and we'll do it after this on News Talk 106.7 WIRO and Kool TV.
We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan.
The health plan is still growing, giving you a large network of doctors, friendly and helpful customer service representatives, and competitive, flexible pricing plans that meet your needs. Log on to healthplan.org for more information.
We are there for you, to care for you at the health plan. We are here for you.
When a customer calls, emails, or messages, every second matters. If you're not first to respond, someone else will be. Action AI and Automation helps local businesses follow up faster, answer every call, and books more appointments automatically. We're a local business platform built for local businesses. Never miss an opportunity. Get your free Speed Delete playbook now at actionaisystems.com/football. That's actionaisystems.com/football.
Hungry for that taste of home but don't feel like cooking? Head across the river and visit Uncle Paul and Missy's Country Kitchen on 16th Street in Ashland. Missy serves up old-fashioned home-cooked meals, and the atmosphere makes you feel right at home. Hearty breakfasts and daily specials are budget-friendly and fresh. Uncle Paul and Missy's is proud to support the Ironton Fighting Tigers and say go Big I. Uncle Paul and Missy's Country Kitchen, where good food and good company come together.
This football season, there's no better place to fuel up before the game or celebrate a Fighting Tiger win than Patties and Pints in downtown Ironton. From gourmet burgers to crisp wings and ice-cold drafts, Patties and Pints brings big flavor and hometown pride together under one roof. Bring your team, bring your appetite, and bring your Tiger spirit. Check out the menu and game day specials at pattiesandpints.com. Patties and Pints, where Ironton eats, drink, and cheers.
This is the Iron City Hardware Locker Room Wrap-Up.
56-7, Ironton wins it over Gallia Academy. This is the Iron City Hardware Locker Room Wrap-Up. Jason Filion, Kevin Anthony on News Talk 106.7 WIRO, the Eagle, and Kool TV on a very cool evening here in the French City. It was 56-7 at the half. No team scored in the second half. Gallia punted twice on 3 possessions. Their third resulted in a fumble recovered by Landon Thomas. Ironton had 1 punt. They turned the ball over on downs and then ran 1 play in their 3 possessions in the second half. So, again, no scoring, but Ironton had this one well in hand with a 56-7 halftime lead, and just trying to keep everybody healthy and just go through and let some young guys get some action, and that's exactly what they did in the second half with a 56-7 win. Second half scoring recap is brought to you by George McAlvin for Ironton City Council. 56-7 your final score. Again, the Fighting Tigers improved to 8-1 on the season with a game to go. That is Friday night against Portsmouth. Trying to beat the Trojans once again and get to that, if they can, top spot in Division 5 Region 19. Gallia Academy 3-6. They'll hit the road next Friday and travel to South Point to take on the South Point Pointers. After the timeout, we'll take a look at the final statistics. We'll pick our defensive play of the game as well here on News Talk 106.7 WIRO, the Eagle, and Kool TV.
You're tuned in to Ironton Fighting Tigers football, and it's brought to you in part by Desco Federal Credit Union. Locally owned and right here for you with 8 branches across Ohio, Kentucky, and West Virginia. They've got great rates and a mobile app that makes banking super easy. Plus, your money is insured up to $1 million. Check out descofcu.org or give them a call at 800-488-0746. Desco Federal Credit Union. Local, loyal, and all about you.
When a customer calls, emails, or messages, every second matters. If you're not first to respond, someone else will be. Action AI and Automation helps local businesses follow up faster, answer every call, and books more appointments automatically. We're a local business platform built for local businesses. Never miss an opportunity. Get your free Speed to Lead playbook now at actionaisystems.com/football. That's actionaisystems.com/football.
Hungry for that taste of home but don't feel like cooking? Head across the river and visit Uncle Paul and Missy's Country Kitchen on 16th Street in Ashland. Missy serves up old-fashioned home-cooked meals, and the atmosphere makes you feel right at home. Hearty breakfasts and daily specials are budget-friendly and fresh. Uncle Paul and Missy's is proud to support the Ironton Fighting Tigers and say go Big I. Uncle Paul and Missy's Country Kitchen, where good food and good company come together.
Got some spare time? Then how about a trip to Spare Time Recreation? There are so many things to do. You can skate, you can bowl, you can play laser tag till your heart's content. Spend some spare time in the game room and take a break from all the fun at the snack bar. And then if you have any more spare time, you can do it all over again. Check about booking Spare Time Recreation for a party. Just call 740-533-1222. That's 740-533-1222. And spend some spare time at Spare Time Recreation Center, 1216 South 3rd Street, Ironton.
Now, back to the Iron City Hardware Locker Room Wrap-Up.
56-7, your final. Ironton wins it over Gallia Academy. Jason Filiot, Kevin Anthony on News Talk 106.7 WIRO, The Eagle, and on Kool TV. This is the Iron City Hardware Locker Room Wrap-Up. Kevin's working on those statistics. We'll get to scores in just a moment. And we have our defensive play of the game, powered by White Label Ad Company. You good? All right. Final statistics, powered by Buckeye Monument Company in Ironton.
Let's check out my guys in the second half. Wyatt Wolf, 205 passing for the game, 34 yards and an 11-yard TD run. 4 carries for -7, had to add in these sack totals. Bubby Kidd, 2 catches for 27. Demir Curtis caught 1 for 6. Landon Thomas, 3 carries for 19. Braylon Nip, 1 carry for 10. Aiden Justice, 1 carry for 4. Total statistics for Fighting Tigers: rushing 184, passing 178, 362 total yards. Most of our guys took care of business, and that was basically in the first quarter, if you will. Caden Edwards finished the night 7 of 9 passing, 97 yards. Touchdown passes of 25, 40, and 9. Carried the ball once for 22. Wyatt Wolf, that was back in the first quarter, got his total statistics. We'll pass on that. Brian Kidd, 1 for 1 passing for 35 yards. Overall, quarterbacks for the Fighting Tigers, nice job tonight. Working at least 3 guys in there. Zane Williams, first quarter, and 1 drive of the second quarter. 5 rushes, 125 yards total, 80-yard touchdown run. And let's check out my receiving core in that first quarter, first half. Mullins got 1 catch, and that was a 40-yard touchdown pop pass from Edwards. Maddox Markle, 2 catches for 60. Caught a 25-yard touchdown pass from Caden Edwards. Braden Baker, 3 catches for 30. One of his was an 11-yard touchdown catch and pass, I should say, from Wyatt Wolf. And Tyson Harvey caught 1 for 9, and that was a 9-yard touchdown thrown by Caden Edwards. Again, the Fighting Tigers, a nice job with 362 total yards in tonight's ball game. Max Canada, 3 of 6 for 4 yards, 3 rushes for 86. As again, double check that for you. Max Kennedy, 1 for 5. Sorry about that. In the second half, for 15 yards and only passed for 4 yards in the first. So again, Max Kennedy, 4 for 11 for 19 yards. There we go. That's what I was trying to get under wraps. Parker Burris, 9 carries. And then you add in all the negative yards for 3 yards. Max Kennedy, 5 carries, 127, including that 77-yard touchdown run. 10 carries for 8 yards for Howe of Gallia. So, again, not much offense there. Again, you had a couple of big runs by the quarterback, Max Kennedy, won a 77-yard run in the first half. He had a 28 and a 13-yarder in the second. 127 for him. So, Gallia, adding up the totals for that second half, 15 more yards, minus the -4. Carry the 2. I cracked myself up. 112 total yards in that game for the Gallia Academy Blue Devils. And again, we hope that Aiden Lane has that shoulder popped back into place. Of course, you expect him. He would want to play next week, but you would think that obviously just to hold him out for 1 week just to let him heal up and get ready for the playoffs. But we're glad that he is got a good little checkup there at the end of the game, that he is okay. And again, like you said, they don't care the opponent. You got to play hard. You got to stay healthy and get ready. And just next man up, so to speak, week to week. Tigers with the win. Rivalry week. Say that.
It's hard to say. It really is.
Rivalry week next week when the Trojans come to town and senior night.
That's next Friday. We'll talk about that after our final timeout, and we'll also have some scores from around the area and our defensive play of the game. That's coming up in our final break after this 60-second timeout. 56-7 your final. Ironton wins it on News Talk 106.7 WIRO, The Eagle, and Kool TV.
Get game day ready at Coon's Corner, 1412 South 3rd Street in Ironton. From custom t-shirt designs to the best selection of Fighting Tiger apparel, they've got your hometown spirit covered. And while you're there, step inside Sip and Shop, Ironton's only coffee cafe, serving up craft coffee, ice refreshers, and more. Whether you're repping the Tigers or just relaxing with your favorite drink, Coon's Corner is your spot. Kevin, Amy, and the crew at Coon's Corner say, go Big I.
Glockner's annual Ultimate Tailgate event is here, and you can make the buy of the year with special event savings and Glockner's lowest live market prices on the season's best inventory. We make it easy to shop because we never inflate our prices in hopes of winning a negotiating contest. No tricks, games, or hidden fees. Plus, get a cash offer for your trade above current market value in less than 15 minutes during the Ultimate Tailgate event.
We make it easy at Glockner.com.
You're listening to the Iron City Hardware Locker Room Wrap-Up.
All right, let's take a look at some final scores from around the, well, maybe not final, but some games are still in progress. We'll go down Region 19 of Division 5 because that's where we're really looking at who's going to jockey for position. Number 1, Wheelersburg, all over Menford, 56-6 is your final. Columbus Academy, number 3, leads Bishop Reedy 21-7 in the 4th. Nelsonville York, the 4 seed right now. They're 9-0 after a 54-12 win over Vinton County. Afrocentric, number 5, plays Walnut Ridge tomorrow. Number 6, Barnesville, down 28-21 in the third quarter to Independence out of West Virginia. That's a 6-0 West Independence team, by the way. Number 7, Zane Trace, a final score over Paint Valley, 69-0. They win it. Union Local, number 8, leads Bel Air 38-13 in the 4th. Number 9, Morgan over Riverview 40-0. Number 10, Portsmouth, next week's opponent, beat South Point 41-13. Number 11, Amanda Clear Creek got hammered by Fairfield Union tonight 34-14. It was number 12, Colgrove over Fairland 30-0. Valley, number 13, hammers Grandview Heights. That's a fourth quarter score, 31-0. Harvest Prep and Westerville South are going to overtime. Westerville South missed a 40-yard field goal as time expired to send that one to overtime. A Harvest Prep loss essentially eliminates them from the postseason. Northwest beating Waverly 59-31, and number 16, Piketon, losing to Westfall 53-21. Jackson beat Miami Trace 41-27, and how about this one, Kevin? Chesapeake beats Rock Hill 27-14 tonight. First win for Chesapeake. Wow. That's back-to-back. Well, that's 2 league losses, I think, for Rock Hill. But Chesapeake gets the win over Rock Hill tonight. Of course, our scores from around the area, as always, are brought to you by, Patties and Pints. All right, time to pick our defensive play of the game, powered by White Label Ad Company. Find out how they can help your business at actionaisystems.com/football. Did you write one down? I got one.
Well, I'm going to tell you mine because
Okay.
I'm going outside the box.
Okay.
I'm going outside the box. Defensively, I'm going to go with David Fields, the kickoff for the touchbacks, and putting your team, the opposing team, at the 20 and not letting them get so many run backs. So I went outside the box with David Fields. Let me hear yours.
Well, that was a good one. I mean, I like that because you don't. That's a special teams, but your defense is setting up in great position when the offense is starting at the 20. I was just going to say the tackle by Ethan Sutton in the first quarter when he got shot out of a cannon and just came in flying with a spear like in WWE and made the tackle for a loss. But I'm going to go with yours. I like that. It's outside the box, and I like outside the box.
Yeah, and then in weeks past, he's been able to kick that ball inside the 10, and then it scoots out on the inside of the pylon out of bounds.
Yeah.
And the punt return, not the punt return, the kickoff return guy's like, what am I supposed to do with that? It just goes right by me. And that's just awesome how he's able to do that.
All right, so Ironton wins it 56-7. Next week, Ironton and Portsmouth. Oh, by the way, that defensive play of the game, powered by White Label Ad Company. Find out how they can help your business at actionaisystems.com/football. Senior night next week, Ironton and Portsmouth. Also, Hall of Fame induction weekend, Saturday night at the Ironton High School cafeteria at 6 o'clock. Be there for that. We invite you to join us for Inside Ironton Football Tuesday night at 7 o'clock at Buffalo Wild Wings. We talk with coaches and players, and we have our Screen Doctor Senior Student Athlete of the Week up there with us as well. It's a fun time. Come out and join us at Buffalo Wild Wings from 7 to 8 Tuesday. If you can't make it, listen on the radio and watch it live on Kool TV. Good luck to the Ironton girls soccer team. They play Monday against Alexander in the second round of the tournament. Coach Shannon Litton and his crew got a win over Rock Hill 2-0 in the first round. And also tomorrow, good luck to the cross-country teams at the University of Rio Grande racing in the districts. And good luck to all of the, do you call them Harriers?
Harriers.
Thin clads?
Thin clads, Harriers. Thin clads, I believe, track and field. Harriers, cross-country.
Runners.
Runners,
We'll
yes.
call them runners. Good luck to them tomorrow. So that'll wrap it up here from Gallia Academy's football field, Memorial Field. I want to thank the entertainer, Dwayne Elliott, for helping us out tonight as well back in the studio. For Kevin Anthony, I'm Jason Filias saying once again the final score, Ironton wins it over Gallia Academy 56-7 to improve to 8-1 on the season. Until Tuesday night when we come to you from Buffalo Wild Wings for Inside Ironton Football, we thank you for listening. Good night from Gallipolis.
You've been listening to Ironton Fighting Tiger Football on News Talk 106.7 WIRO. Tonight's game was brought to you by Ohio Valley Bank, 2nd Street Auto Sales, Shearer Mountain Insurance, Abbott Home Care, Desco Federal Credit Union, Patties and Pints, The Armory Smokehouse, Liberty Bank, Glockner of Ironton, O'Keefe Baker Funeral Home, Spare Time Recreation, Coon's Corner, the Health Plan of the Ohio Valley, White Label Ad Company, Anderson & Anderson Attorneys at Law, Buckeye Monument Company, BC Tool Rental, Lawrence County Chamber of Commerce, Jim Howard & Son Body Shop and Towing, Iron City Hardware, George McCalvin for City Council, Ram Pharmacy, Schmidt Family Restaurants, Buffalo Wild Wings, Callahan's at the Oasis, Clark's Pump and Shop, and Bruce's Custom Carts. Tonight's game was produced by Jason Filial. Any rebroadcast or reuse of the descriptions and accounts of this game without express written permission is prohibited. We are News Talk 106.7 WIRO, The Eagle, a Total Media Group radio station.
WIRO, Ironton, Ashland, a Total Media Group station.